Mic 1. Here we go. It can't be this easy. It can't be. There's got to be something's going to go wrong. I promise you. I promise you. I don't mean to disappoint. Something will go wrong. Yeah, I seem to be up and alive and running. That's nice. I wanted to come in early, but of course it's not that early, really, is it? Why is that not working? Okay, so let's do this. So you can't see me, but you can hear me. All right, here we go. I'm hoping you can hear me. Better be able to hear me. I shut down my computer because of a problem. No, I didn't. I guess you shut down my computer because of a problem. I do love me old Mac. I really do. I've got my new laptop though now. I'm just not sure how to integrate it at this point. Like it runs League of Legends nicely, but that's really all I've done with it so far. Let me see what I've got here. All right, we got this, we got that. I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna say, hey, what a really great idea if I were to do something along the lines of this. Let's do a new movie recording. Why not? That sounds like a good plan. There we go. In fact, I'm gonna bring the old desk up a bit. Let me go see if I can actually make this. If I could share this, I could share this. Of course I can. There we go. I'm just putting my desk up. It's gonna hit things in a second. You wait. I have to be very careful. Oh, I'm pulling cables out as the desk goes up. Oh, I went too far. There we go. There we go. I don't know why I get such a kick out of having a robot desk. I don't know. There's just something about pressing a button and a desk going up and down that for some reason is like magic for me. It's like magical. It's magical for me. So let me pull up some stuff. So I can see what's going on. Because I'm notoriously bad at ignoring the chat. Not ignoring the chat, but I just, I'm not very good at multitasking. I don't know if anyone noticed that or not. But, unlike my Stargate days, I'm not very good at doing 10 things at the same time. All right. Just as grumpy, though. If not as smart. Certainly as grumpy. All right, what have we got here? Oh, my God. I missed this. What? What did you miss? What did you miss? What miss? Seems like 21 months since I've been here. Geezer Gigs, has it really been that long? Oh, my God, I've missed this. Cheryl Cohen. It does feel like a while, doesn't it? James Gurney, Max for the win. Oh, don't even start, James. James, you got to talk to this guy. I think if you don't mind, I'm going to put you in touch with this guy that I talked to the other day. Because I really think you'd have fun. I mean, I'll check with him, make sure it's okay. But I know you're not looking for a job or anything, and it may not even be job related. But it just sounds like your kind of stuff. Certainly the COVID stuff that he was talking about was amazing. An incoming hype train, woo woo! And Aaron Cross, thank you very much for the subscription. Look at you leaping in there with a subscription right away. Good morning, Spinnabreaker, all the way from Australia. I'm not sure why Australia would have a Transylvanian accent, but that's how good an actor I am. Finally can catch one of your streams live. Oh, Aaron Cross, do you not normally get us live? I will definitely, yes. I will definitely do a little intro thing. I think, look, I'd love to have the two of you guys talking, actually, maybe even on a stream at some time, because I just think you would... I think you get a kick out of it. One of the things he was talking about, James, you'll know what this is. It's a new type of, one of the reasons why they could sort of speed along with the vaccinations, because of the COVID vaccinations, was because they had a new way of looking at the viruses in a very detailed manner they basically freeze the virus. Like cryogenically, just bang, hit it really fast, and then they can use this type of microscopy to get incredibly detailed pictures of what they're dealing with, which really helps speed things up. Do you know, Mr. James R. Gurney, what the name of that technology is? Because I can't remember, unless I wrote it in my book. I might have. Could my ADHD notebook actually come into use? Cryo M something. Oh, there you go. I got it. Cryo. Thank you, James. What is the cryo M? So obviously, cryogenic. I understand that sort of to some extent, which is basically the deep freeze part of it. But what is the EM? What does the EM stand for? He did explain this to me, but of course I've forgotten. Electron microscopy. Okay, great. So that he was talking about that. That is really neat. The idea that because they used to have to do things like put things in paraffin wax and stuff, and hit it with collider, whatever it is, like beams of something or another coming out of a collider. It just sounded insane to me. It's been a tough month for Aaron Cross. And with the difference of the time, the streams are a bit late for me, but I can finally stay up late today. Good, Aaron Cross. I am sorry that things have been tough. I hope they've been tough in a busy way rather than a tough way, if that makes sense. In a good, busy way. But I'm also very glad that you could stay up late with us and listen to me make no sense at all. And I'm going to bring the kids in today because today is, the idea today is to do a Game Bandits. So we can talk about some video games and all that kind of stuff. I've done shamefully no prep again. I've just been doing this running around stuff. Like I just, between the exercises and the meetings and all this kind of jazz, I find my days are just slipping away. It's like the days go incredibly slowly, and yet they're over much quicker than I expect them. There I am. That's right, Andrian. Ruby K. Thank you so much, Ruby K. 21 months. Holy crap. Are we that close, Ruby K? I've got to say, I'm so hype. We got a hypey, whatever that means. Good afternoon, good peoples. How's the day? Terabyte killer. My day's going well. That is a non-COVID cough. That is a cough because I was eating hot cross buns. And then I enjoyed the hot cross buns so much, I end up making toast and honey as well. So basically, I've eaten my carbs for the month. Miss Liz, yes, we got a woo hype train, indeed. Now, I got to get our Tech Bandits in here. How am I doing that? Oh, dear. It was going so well. Let me see if I can bring in Discord now. And if I can, I think this should actually this should work. Go, Magic Mouse, go. Come on, Magic Mouse. What's going on? Oh, I just started Streamlabs OBS by accident. Do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that. Oh, that's the one that Baz says I should do so that I can see what's going on. Isn't it? All right, let's go to Discord instead. Let's Discord this baby. Oh, you're hungry. I'm always hungry. What is the deal? Jane made me do yoga today, and now I'll tell you, it was a tough one. It was a tough yoga today. Oh, don't look at that. That's everybody. Does it matter if I do that? Let me see if I can sort of just move things over a wee bit. If I grab this and move it over there you go. I can see what's going on. I can go to TechBandits. TechBandits server. Well, look who's there. How did I know you'd be here? Hang on, let me get you on the air, Mr. Wolf Pup. How's that? All right, is he talking? Is he talking yet? Let's see if he's actually talking yet. I'm not sure he's actually talking at this point. Oh, he is talking. There was talking. All right, let me just go check and make sure. The funny thing about Discord is it loves to reset my video and audio, Let us put that to output. What are we doing? We're looking at, it would be that on that. Are you getting... So 2 is what I'm on right now. That's what they should be on as well. Built-in output. It is built-in output, is it not? Yes. That built-in output is going to... Don't mock me, Cal. Do not mock me. Okay, so this is going into there. Okay, that's 2. That's line 2. Oh, line 2. Of course, the microphones, didn't I?
10 flight attempts.
Sorry, Wolf Pup.
Another one. Pardon?
Sorry, I forgot that I've changed the way I set it up, right?
Oh, okay.
But you are live now, my friend.
I wanted to say I really like the game Coop is playing. He's playing The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead?
Yeah, The Walking Dead. It's this cartoon thing, and I can tell who his favorite character is.
Who's playing? Captain Coop?
Yeah, Commander Coop. He's playing The Walking Dead.
I didn't even know they had a game. But Walking Dead's pretty freaking cool. You know how much I love Walking Dead? Oh, you can't see it because I've moved into another room. I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of the Walking Dead comic book. Boxes of them. Hundreds and hundreds of comic books.
I don't have a camera, but I'm pretty. Well, I do have a camera. I just not gonna show my face to everyone.
Right.
But
You
I'm
prefer
pretty
to be
sure
the
I have.
mystery?
Yeah, we have a Walking Dead mask. We have a zombie mask. We got it from Loot Box.
Do you want to know something?
What?
I'm working with one of the guys from Walking Dead.
Hey, illegal news.
What? Is that illegal news? Hey, who's that? What's that voice? Who's this?
Baz.
Baz, are you home?
Yep.
It's my guy.
You did the illegal.
Is it illegal? No, it's not illegal because I think people know I'm doing Clarice, and one of the guys on Clarice, Michael Cutlets, was on The Walking Dead. I don't know the name of his character though, because as I say, I read the comic books. I haven't watched the show, but I probably will watch the show now because I love Michael. I think he's fantastic.
I was watching Commander Coop, and my favorite character got attacked, and I had a mini heart attack.
Is the Walking Dead a game you buy? Is it a?
It's a game you buy. It's a Telltale game.
Okay.
Which is basically like a point and click game.
Huh. So it's a point and click game. Interesting. Okay. I know is it first person or? Oh, I think you cut each other up somehow.
I'm flinching so much about what's happening in it. I don't want him to die.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign. That means the game's good. I can't show it though because I don't want to show his stream because people should go watch his stream, not me. But the Walking Dead video game. Baz, have you played this game?
Yeah.
How you doing, buddy? You sound really quiet today.
Tired today.
Really?
Tired.
What did they make you do at that wretched school today?
Oh, they're wretched.
Wretched like.
No more wretched stuff.
What was the most wretched part of your day today?
Science.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, why would you hurt me so?
Fashion industry.
Sorry, what are you doing? What are you doing in science?
We're learning about like the fashion industry and stuff.
What about the fashion? What aspects of science is there in the fashion industry? Like how to make clothes, how fabrics.
No, it's like the problem with clothes.
What is the problem with clothes? The problem with clothes is they never fit. They should all be stretchy. That's what I say.
I remember when we were talking about when we had that chat about like how people are rude when they know you're young on the internet.
Right.
My Ubisoft name is WolfPup09, and I was carrying the team, and then everyone was basically yelling, an 11-year-old is carrying us. What does this say about this?
It says you're old and 11-year-olds know this stuff better than you anyway, so stop complaining.
I guess, but like, it's like a joke, right?
Oh, you think they're just like going like, how ironic is that there's an 11-year-old playing better than we? How old were these people?
Yeah, because they obviously would have had more experience.
And how old were they?
They sounded like more than like around 18, 16 area.
Right.
Yeah, see? I'd laugh at that if I was like 16.
I laughed, but then this one guy in the chat, he was just being really weird, knowing that I was 11.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I
People
never
act weird when you tell them you're young, don't they?
Like,
it brings out some real weirdos.
I didn't tell them I was young.
Right. I find Baz finds that it's either they think you're young or they think you're a girl, and either way they tend to treat you differently if you're either of those, right? Neither of them particularly respectfully, right?
Sometimes
better if you're a girl though.
Sometimes
Like,
they're actually quite nice if they think you're a girl. That's
Same.
weird.
That's interesting.
They do the S word that I can't
What's
say.
the
on
S
Twitch.
word?
I can't say it on Twitch.
Really? What does it rhyme with?
Imp.
Is this a word I don't... Oh, this is a new word. You taught me this word.
Yes, I taught
Right,
you this
but I
one.
forgot what it means. What does it mean?
To
Someone
like do
that-
something for a girl, like.
Oh, right. So basically would do anything for a girl just to get a girl's attention and to get them to like her.
Yeah, to get them to like you. Usually
Are
it's
only guys simps, or can there be girl simps as well?
No, there can be girls.
Ooh, I just said it.
Four.
Shoot, sorry, I'm not supposed to say it, am I?
Oh,
Is it a really bad word?
No, is that you can't call someone.
Okay, but is it a really bad word?
No, it's not like a really bad word, but there's always going to be those like people that are like, you can't say that on Twitch. I can't believe you. That is a very offensive word.
Do they talk like that?
Yeah.
People in Pokemon chat say the word a lot, and if you say it in the Discord, you get instantly banned.
There's a term that they use. I've seen used on the internet. White knighting, which is basically like if a female Twitter or social media person is complaining about a problem that they've got, all of these guys will run into her defense, and they call it white knighting. Like you're not like yes, you're being you may be being noble in your mind, but you're still being sexist because you're thinking like, well, why like this poor woman she needs my help because I'm a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard I don't know if I told you this story or not, but I was talking to a driver on one of the shows that I did last week, and she is so obviously female driver, which I know sounds like big deal, but you don't normally see a lot of female drivers on
Why
film
does
sets.
it sound like a big deal?
Well, because you don't normally see a lot of female like in my 30 something years, I've probably had maybe at the most 7 or 8 female drivers that I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration. Maybe it's closer to 10 or 15, but I think it's very, very low. And this is just driving vans or driving production vehicles or whatever. Transport captains, I've never met a female transport captain. I've never met anyone who's in charge of the transport who is female. And there is on one of the shows I'm doing now, the woman, the transport captain is a woman. So that, nice. Again, that is the first time I've heard about it ever in 30 something years. Right? And so this driver was telling me about how, she is a professional driver. She has numerous different licenses to drive various different classes of vehicles. So like each vehicle you drive has a different class. So there's like, you could drive a car. You could drive like one of those like mini bus things. You could drive like a big rig, 18-wheeler. You could drive there's basically different classes for each thing. Like driving a school bus would be different than driving a van or whatever. Anyways, yeah. So she has all of the classes needed for anything that she would need to move on a film set. And she gets told by her captain, go to the location, go and pick up this massive big rig and drive it back to the next location. She's like, great. So she goes, she gets there. The guy's like, what are you doing here? She's like, well, I'm here to pick up that truck. He's like, no, that's crazy. That truck's huge. I'll get one of my guys to do it. And she's like, no, I have a license. I'm fine. I can do it. And he's like, no. He would not give her the keys. He would not let her. He insisted that a man drive that because that truck's too big a job for a little lady. Isn't that? And I was saying that it's amazing how people can think they're being nice. People can think they're being noble or that they're being honorable or respectful. And but the reality is, if you're so ignoring the fact that if you're ignoring the fact that they have all of the licenses needed, all the talent, all the skill required to run this vehicle, but you don't want them to do it because they're just a little frail woman, it's very much sexist, right? But isn't that wild that people still think that? I thought that was neat. Anyways, so 30 something years, and even though we have female captains, there's still women who, female truck drivers. Exactly. I mean, I know some female truck drivers for sure. Weirdly, I know more women who drive the bigger trucks than I do the smaller vehicles. But really, like, it's not. I don't see a lot of women in the transport department, and that is, I think, thankfully changing now. So, anyways, all right. What do we got? What do we got going on here? Elon Musk tweeted. What did he tweet? What's he tweeted now? This launch abort on slightly conservative high thrust limit, increasing the thrust limit and recycling propellant for another flight attempt today. Oh, is there another launch today? What do we got? What is he got? Oh, it's a full-time job. Thank you very much. I drive articulated lorries. Oh, nice. So it's a full-time job. Those are the ones that are like multiple sections, almost like they're like road trains? Would that be a good description of what you're doing?
I am gonna be right back. I'm just gonna deafen. I'm trying to fix something and I need to watch a video for it, so I'll be right back.
You go, buddy. Okay, so James is telling you that he's picked up Deep Rock last night. I'll level up a bit before I ask you to carry me in a game. What is Deep Rock? What's that? And hello, Cal, by the way. Hello, Cal. Hello, Meckberg. Thank you very much for your subscription. Oh my God, there's people subscribing all over the place. This is crazy. Pro tip: girls just want to be treated like everyone else and play the dang game. Damn right. It means to fawn over a girl and treat them special just because they're a girl. That's the simpy thing, right? That's the simp that we're talking about.
Pardon?
That's when they talk about fawning over a girl and treating them special just because they're a girl. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Which is going to come across as pretty freaking disrespectful too, right? Although I'm happy to be treated differently because I'm me.
To be honest, from other like shows and all that I've watched, I never knew like a captain could be a female.
Really?
From like all the shows that I've watched, I've never knew that.
It's true. It definitely skews that way, doesn't it? It definitely skews that captain. It is sad that we still, to this day, there's that or that riddle where you go like, a man's in a car accident with his son, and they drive him to the hospital, and at the hospital the doctor says, I can't operate on him. He's my son, and people still go like, what? How can that be? That's impossible. The dad's was in the accident too. The fact that people can't figure out that it's, of course, because she's a doctor. Mom's a doctor, right? But you still, for some people, for old white, straight old white guys like me, old dinosaurs, we, there's still these sort of preconceived ideas of when you say doctor, the first thing that leaps into your head is a male doctor, which it shouldn't. But it's because, certainly early on in my years, it was less likely that a doctor would be a female, but that was simply because men were too insecure to let them do it for the most part. You know what I mean? They were too busy fighting the idea that women could compete or excel or even, heaven forbid, be better at things than we are. So, yeah, it definitely is. I think that's interesting that you notice that in shows. What kind of shows are you watching? What do you see when you think of Captain? What do you think of when I say, okay, Captain, name me a captain? Who's the captain you think of?
The captain from Octonauts.
The captain from
Octonauts.
The captain from Octonauts. Hey, isn't that Kenneth Branagh? Yes, I remember the Octonauts. I used to love the Octonauts. Remember that one with the fish that they thought was sad, and then they realized it was just the frown fish?
Yeah, I think.
I loved that one. There was one that was like, there's this fish, and they're like, what do we do? The fish is just becoming less and less happy, and it's because they were upside down. Everything they did would make it sadder and sadder and sadder, but it was an upside down fish, so it was just getting happier and happier, but it looked like the frown was getting worse. I remember loving that. Of course, I was far too old for to have any bearing on
like
stuff.
shows that I've kind of watched with like I walk in when my parents are watching it.
Yeah, like what?
I think 911. There was like a tsunami, and it was a male captain.
Huh. I think of Captain Picard, like on Star Trek, or Captain Kirk. But
Star Trek, so yeah, I guess.
Do you watch Star Trek? Are you a science fiction fan? Do you like science fiction?
I do, but I don't watch sci-fi stuff. I like the learning about like if the ships could ever be real.
Huh. So you prefer the science to the science fiction?
Yeah.
Good man. That's a good way to be. It's fun to watch science fiction for ideas on what you need to build, I find. Like, a lot of science fiction is about trying to how would it work if this worked? And then scientists, like real scientists, have to come in, real engineers have to come in and figure out these problems. Actually, I got a fun engineering story for you too, actually, which I think you might like. So there was the book that I'm listening to right now is called Flash Boys, and it's about high speed trading. So like stock trading.
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is that people were like pursuing this speed thing. The faster you could make a trade, obviously, the faster, the more advantage you had over other people. Like if like two people want to buy 100 shares of the TechBandits, the person with the faster connections obviously going to get those 100 shares faster, right? But what they discovered was, and I have to look this up just to make sure. Okay, so okay, right. So the idea was that they were racing to get the speeds up for these trades, but they weren't just trading at one market. So they were trading at the Toronto Stock Exchange, let's say. They were trading at the New York Stock Exchange. They were trading at the NASDAQ. They were trading at the Nikkei. I never get that right. They're trading all over the world, right? And what they were finding was they would make a trade, and like the market would just be like all the stocks are doing fine. You're like, oh, Microsoft, it's like $100. I'm going to buy $100 of Microsoft. And then as they went to buy it, they'd buy like the first couple of stocks would go through fine, and then all of a sudden it would become really expensive, and they'd have to spend even more money on it. And they couldn't figure out what was happening between the time that they pressed buy on their computer and these stocks being bought. Do you have any idea what might have been happening that would make the stocks go up in value or get harder to buy when you pressed buy? Any ideas?
Because there would be more demand, because like immediately when they press buy, it's like, oh, we have a purchase.
Right. And so what happens? Keeping in mind that they buy the stocks, that maybe you want to buy 100 stocks of Microsoft. They may not all be bought from the same market. You're trying to piece together 100 stocks from all these different markets. So the first market,
I think the price would go up because of like, yep, now there's less to buy.
Right. Yes, scarcity for sure. But they were finding that it was not just that it was becoming less to buy. In some cases, they couldn't buy it because all of a sudden that stock that they saw on their screens before they pressed buy was no longer there. It had disappeared.
Oh.
It had gone. I'll tell you what was happening, which I just think is really neat. Because the markets are all in different places in the world, it took different times for that buy order to go to all those different places, right? The nearest stock market to them would get the first order. And in the time it took them to buy that order, which was a matter of microseconds. Give you an idea, it takes 100 microseconds to blink your eyes. Like if you as fast as you could possibly blink, that's 100 microseconds. We're talking 4 or 5, maybe even 3 microseconds. So in less time than it takes you to blink at your fastest, a computer was able to go, wait a second, they've just bought some Microsoft shares. We got to go buy some from another thing and buy as many of them as we can so we can sell it to them for more money than they want to buy it at. And people were doing that in like 2, 3, 4 microseconds. Isn't that cool? Because computers are so fast, right? So they were using the time it took their computer, other people's computers, to connect to the markets and buy what they wanted to. In the time it took them to send that first order out, before they got the stocks back, they had bought and sold all of these stocks and made them more expensive and basically worked against whoever it was who was trying to buy or who sell. So again, if you're selling, people would go and sell all of their stocks too. So all of a sudden you're like trying to sell it and no one will buy it because there's like so much of their stock on the market already, right? Does this make sense? Sort of make sense?
I didn't hear like the past things because my headset just died.
Oh no, a dead headset. So basically the idea is that anytime they went to make a trade, whether it was to buy something or sell something, all of a sudden it's like someone was reading their mind and doing the absolute opposite, doing whatever they could to make it more difficult for them to buy that stock. And what they discovered was that these people who were called high frequency traders were getting between the time it took them to press that button and to buy the stocks to manipulate all of these different markets by buying or selling depending on what was happening. So everyone was saying, like, we got to get faster and fast. The faster we can be, the less time these people will have to get in there and buy all the stocks. And then this brilliant Canadian guy goes, well, wait a second. If they all take a different time to arrive, what if I just slowed down all of the trades so they arrived at exactly the same time? So if one took like 10 milliseconds and another one took 5 milliseconds, you'd hold off on the 5 one until there was 5 milliseconds left so that the two of them would arrive at the same time. And of course, then nobody could manipulate anything because all the stocks, all the markets were getting the order at exactly the same time. So instead of getting faster and faster and spending millions and millions of dollars on trying to make these connections faster and faster and faster and putting down fiber and all these like cool high-speed internet things, instead of doing that, this guy just went, why don't we just slow everything down so it arrives at the same time? And of course saved millions and millions of dollars. But I just thought it was kind of cool. It was a Canadian who did that.
Make it so all the stock purchases come in at the same time.
Exactly. So instead of them being dependent on how fast or slow that connection was, they would all just arrive at the same time. A little slower, but who cares? Because no one had any time to react to them on any of the other markets because they were all happening at exactly the same time. So, and then I started thinking, what could you do? Like I was thinking, like, how could we be weasels and make lots of money? Could you have like an eye tracker or a mouse if a mouse tracker would work too, wouldn't it? Where you could predict when people were going to buy. Maybe you could sort of look for patterns. You could get artificial intelligence or machine learning to figure out the patterns that people did. What did people do when they're about to buy something, right? Then you go, oh, they're about to buy this. And then in all of the time, all of those many, many, many of microseconds that you would have between the person deciding to buy and actually clicking the button, you would be able to manipulate the markets again. Of course, you'd have to be on their computer looking at their mouse, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be neat, though? I just think it'd be really cool to be able to predict what people are going to do. And then, you could... I mean, look, I think it's kind of gaming the system, and I don't think it's particularly fair or anything. I just like the science and the math behind it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Andrianne has cricked their neck watching Twitch. Oh dear. That's not a good sign. I watched your Tech Bandits with Gimpy G and the crew. It was great, by the way. Very inspired that evening and wrote a new piece of music. I like it. Thanks. Terabyte Killer, that's fine. You can just send your 10% to us. I'll give you a mailing address for that. Thank you very much. David, have you read about Microsoft Mesh? No. What is that? What? What is Microsoft Mesh? I like the sound of that. I'm looking it up right now. Hey, Baz, do you have any gaming news for us? Anything?
Much. Valorant has a new update with a new character.
Right. Have we been joined by someone else? Jefferson, how are you, sir?
Yeah, we were going to talk about this last time, about how Rainbow Six Siege is kind of pay to lose.
Why is it pay to lose?
It's because you can buy all the characters, but you're kind of making yourself worse by buying more characters. It's because by how much money the characters cost, the more harder they get to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, it's not how much they cost, it's how much harder they play. It's how newer they are.
I think you want to be careful starting a sentence with no, because I don't know about you, but whenever someone says no to me, I go,
I don't think so. I'm pretty
probably
sure.
Better. Yeah. Data.
It's.
You got any data? You got any numbers?
You should get some data on this.
Yeah.
I don't fully know. I'm pretty sure though that it's.
I would have thought if you bought a character that it would be better or easier to use, or that you could do better with it.
Because like the newer character, like sometimes they like make the character simpler. It's because
like sometimes the newer characters are simple, so that's why I think that it's not pay to lose.
Well, doesn't it depend on the character you buy?
Everybody else who, even if they haven't bought it, like they can just, because every good player, I'm not saying anybody who doesn't do this is bad, but most good players, they like always figure out how to defend themselves against the new players. So like if there is because a defender, they can have these laser things to block people from coming in,
Right.
but like people that play the game more, because you'd have more experience to get all the characters without having to buy anything, they would know, okay, just shoot the thing.
Huh.
Then
So,
the wall goes away.
but it could actually be harder. It could actually be harder because they're new characters that people aren't used to.
Yeah.
But so you don't pay money and get characters that can nerf everything.
Not really. There hasn't been any of those characters since the sniper person, but they nerfed them.
Huh.
Who?
Hello.
I can't remember their name, but not Glaz, the one with the big sniper, the girl.
Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which one is that?
I can't remember the name, but like
I'm gonna try to find a list of characters from Rainbow Six Siege.
basically they have a good sniper, but a hard ability to use and like master, because you need to know, like, will anybody be behind this wall when I shoot it? Because that's what you always have to think before using it, basically.
Right. Are they called
Because-
operators?
Yeah.
Operators. Is that like a cool term for what they do? So it looks like Microsoft Mesh is a new platform built around Microsoft is enabling developers to build immersive, multi-user, cross-platform, mixed reality apps. That's an awful lot of jargon. Microsoft Mesh enables users to connect with presence, share across space, and collaborate in an immersive way, as if they were in person, regardless of physical location. Oh, that's cool. That does sound kind of neat. And this blood will peep. Oh, I'll have a read of that. Thank you for whoever recommended I look at that. And then let's look at some characters here. What do we got here? Let's bring this down in size so it doesn't overwhelm our screen. In the meantime, here we go. I've got the operators. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so these are the operators. Which one were you thinking of?
I was
Malusi.
no.
Yanni.
I have Wami. I got him for free.
Which Wami or Wami?
Callie. That's the person that I'm thinking
Callie.
of.
I'm looking at Callie. Callie, where do you see Callie? Where do I see? Oh, right
Beside
beside her. And she's a good character? So how much do they cost, though? Like, what does it cost to buy a character like this?
They cost a lot.
Sometimes like 13.
So wait a second. They come with the abilities they have are the weapons that they come with?
No, like this person has an ability where they have a sniper, and then on the sniper they have this little thing that can go through reinforced walls.
Oh, wow. So they've got like armor-piercing shells.
Yeah.
That will go through things. Wow, okay.
No, it's like this little attachment that it's like a grenade launcher, and then it like digs through the wall and then explodes, hurting anybody on the other side.
Is that the breach charge?
No, everybody can get a breach charge.
Oh,
It doesn't say.
And the claymore, same thing. Everyone gets a claymore.
Not everybody, but like every operator can have that. Like it's not special for just Callie.
Oh, they have little biographies and stuff too. That's kind of cool. Oh my god, they got cosplay guides. Wow. So they've got guides, so you've got all the details you need to build your own costumes of these things if you want to. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat, actually. That's actually smart for gamers. I guess it's smart for game companies to do that, right? Because then their characters, it's like free marketing for them, right? If there's people running around dressed up as their characters, and people go like, "Who are you dressed up as?" They go, "Oh, I'm that skin from Rainbow Six Siege that costs X amount of dollars, and you should buy one too." It's like ads. Baz, do you play this much?
You don't need to buy the characters. You can get them from playing the game, but I've seen a lot of people who buy them. Like my friend bought them, but they already had it on their Xbox and they didn't feel like grinding for everything again.
Oh, wait, it doesn't cross over?
They didn't. No.
That seems crazy to me.
I would play Rainbow because like Chips is obsessed with Rainbow now. But I keep getting a glitch that says like user profile not thing, and I'm just too lazy to deal with it.
You just can't be bothered to deal with it.
I keep doing it, but I keep getting it wrong, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so stupid.
So basically you forgot the password.
I had to change my password and my email because I had everything on my dad's email.
Whoa. Here you go. Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, I had everything on his Gmail because this PC that I have, they're all from my dad. Like, I remember when I first came home from school, this computer was there. It was
Right.
in the basement. It was like I used to play this with the computer because my dad used to be in the basement. My dad is upstairs now
Right.
because of sunlight and all that.
One
but
day
like,
I'll be allowed to go upstairs too.
who needs
No.
sunlight when no?
We don't need sunlight. We're like mycelium in the basement. We're like mushroom fungus in the basement. But they're games. Brain fungus. That sounds weird too. Okay, what's going on?
Oh, this is nothing to this, but have you ever heard of hair worms or whatever it's called?
Hair worms?
There
Like
are
in
these
real
little-
life?
Yeah, there are like these little worms that can like take control of crickets. They can mind control crickets by going inside of them.
Oh my god. That sounds like something that the Bag of Chips' dad would know about. They're called, what are they called?
I'm going to try to find.
Something
They're
worms?
hair worms. They're called hair worms.
Hair worms. Am I going to see a picture of something really gross that's going to freak me out? Horsehair
couldn't.
worms. And control its mind. Oh my god. Do we want to have a look at this? Can people bear this?
I
I feel like everyone.
Is this going to freak people out? Is this going to freak me out?
It might freak you out, but not anybody else.
Hey, you coming to lunch?
I'm going to just turn the ads off. All right. Okay, wait a second. So, I've got a little mini player here. Let's have a see. Should we see what goes on? Oh, now, more ads. Oh my god, there's so many ads. Why are there so many ads? Okay, here we
That's
go.
YouTube for you.
Are we ready? Can we bear this? Okay, here we go. I'm nervous. This makes me nervous. Are those the worms?
No. Well, actually, yes, I think.
Will I be able to hear it if I...
The day starts normally enough. You give your pet some food and water.
Okay, that's fine.
But later,
Oh, come
in your
on!
pet's water dish, you find this.
No.
A
Where?
hair worm.
Oh my god. Does anyone
Wait,
else
can
get freaked out by that?
It didn't get
Wait, they
here
can
on its
control
own.
your dog?
I hope not.
It came out of a little cricket.
Your dog just
Don't
That came out of a
believe me?
cricket?
Okay.
Oh,
These
come on!
hairworms are gnarly parasites. They actually control a cricket's mind to get to
No.
their
dog
home,
just starts
the water.
randomly acting weird.
The hairworm's journey starts innocently enough in a river
God, that's
as an egg. One of many in this long string.
It
The
looks like
eggs
spaghetti.
grow into squiggly larvae,
It looks like a little
which
piece of
get
spaghetti.
eaten by a mayfly larva that also lives in the river. And
yes, no
inside
more
the
spaghetti.
mayfly is exactly where the hairworm needs to be.
Oh my god, so it gets eaten by
The
the
hairworm
by the
uses
mayfly.
this pointy part to burrow into the mayfly's flesh.
Oh my god, why are insects always so gross about
Then
things?
it curls up and waits.
For what? What does it wait for?
Because really, it's not after a mayfly.
Does what
It's
for?
after a cricket.
Wants a cricket. Okay. Poor crickets. So definitely, Bag of Chips' dad would totally
So
know
it
about this, 'cause
sits
he's like
tight
a pro on crickets.
While the mayfly larva turns into an adult and heads to dry land,
To be 100% honest, if I saw this
where
thing,
it
I would
just
probably
might
freak
get
out
eaten by a cricket
and be like, "What is that?"
that has
There is-
no idea what
Imagine
it's in
that
for.
thing living in your hair.
Wait a sec,
Inside
so-
the
wait a
cricket,
sec, so
the
crickets
hairworm
eat the
goes
mayflies?
at it, eating all the cricket's stored up fat for about a month.
A month. It's eating its
The cricket
insides.
loses its chirp. But the hairworm doesn't kill the cricket
Well, that's nice of it.
because the worm needs a lift back to the water.
Oh no. Really?
Crickets usually avoid bodies
Something
of water.
just-
They're not great
I'm having
swimmers.
a blood moon, and
So the
the
worm
twins are
takes
spawning.
over,
How does it take over?
boosting chemicals in the cricket's brain, which make the cricket walk around mindlessly until it happens to reach water.
Really? It turns it into zombies.
Scientists in France watch this infected cricket make a beeline for the pool.
No. I'm going in. And then, of course,
The hairworm makes a break for it.
Oh, my God. That's insane. Oh, that is
Still
insane.
going.
Oh,
that's
come
just.
on.
Ugh.
Oh, my God.
Oh no. I'm actually scared
How
now.
can it be that long?
But
It
don't
can't
worry.
fit in him.
They don't target humans.
Oh, thank God. If I saw one of those
Ready
in the
for
pool,
more?
forget it.
This one at the University of New Mexico has a whole lot of
Does anybody
hairworms
give me
coming
inside
out
it.
of their
to freak
bum?
out?
They don't waste any time curling around each other to mate,
Oh, now they're
even
having
before
sex.
they're
This is...
fully outside the cricket.
What?
Oh, my God.
But it's more than a gruesome spectacle of nature.
More than that, huh?
Learning about these hairworms could help scientists understand parasites
Does
like
anybody allow me to freak
toxoplasma
out
that make
yeah.
us very sick.
The
Toxoplasma
destroyer
makes us-
is spawning.
What's that?
As for the crickets,
It's where
don't feel
the
bad.
destroyer.
If
It
they
just
don't
said
drown,
you feel
most of them survive their
They
ordeal.
Vibrations
survive the ordeal. I don't think I'd
At
want
least
to...
that's what scientists have seen in the lab. They go back to being crickets
Wow.
and hopefully
it's
stay
here.
on dry land.
It's here. It's here.
What's here?
Oh God.
What's
The
here?
destroyer just spawned.
Oh, good. As long as it's not one of those hairworms, I'm fine. Oh, my God. Isn't that insane? Like, that's insane.
I'd rather it be a hairworm, to be honest.
Have you covered the fact that crickets chirp at different speeds depending on temperature yet? No, I haven't done that. Because I did not know that. This is the coolest thing ever, says Cal. Cal, you are a sick and twisted person. It is definitely a go old. It definitely is. It's a parasite. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's symbiote. Symbiote, I guess, because it's not actually killing the cricket, right?
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
man.
happy the destroyer just killed me and went away. I actually started panicking there because it popped up out of nowhere, killed me, and then it just ran away.
I love fighting the destroyer.
That is a good
I've-
question, Joshua Talley, but I'm not going to get into Stargate stuff now, but I will definitely address that later on. It's about computer-controlled cameras, is basically how they do
I've
it.
never fought it yet, but like it had 80,000 health.
Well, the cricket, I guess the cricket doesn't really benefit from it, except it gets a nice bath. How is it not the coolest thing ever? Nature designed that worm to mind control. I know, but it makes you kind of nervous because I start going like, well, what else is mind controlling us? You know what I mean? Other than the video games, obviously, and social media. What is, what parasites? Yes, symbiotic, not so much as the cricket doesn't get any benefit. I'm guessing I guess it must just be a parasite because it's true. The cricket doesn't get anything out of it. I was just thinking because it doesn't kill it, maybe it makes it stronger. I don't think so. Wolf Pup. Andrianne wants to know, how did you defeat the wall of flesh? Was it just button mashing, or was it like strategy?
You just gotta make a big bridge and then just run.
Make a big
Didn't use-
bridge and then run.
I didn't use any bridge. I have
You
lava
must have
walking.
been way over prepared then.
I
I'm o-
lava
I'm-
walking boots.
I'm opening a box. This is a box of audio. This is the Complete Audio 6. This is my attempt to try to once and for all nail down audio issues by having it all go through this thing and allow me to adjust things. And also, to be fair, not entirely for this, also for voiceover stuff, because I just need a setup that I can just go to. And this looks pretty freaking cool, I've got to say. Wait a sec, before I do this though, we gotta do our investing. Right?
Open your phone back.
gotta
I
investigate
can't
it.
open Twitch. So if you could, Dad. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
Do you think that you could show your screen on Discord, or show your camera? Because I can't watch Twitch. Dad.
Why can't you watch Twitch? Why can't you watch it? Oh, because you're too busy gaming.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Can I share it on Discord too? I don't know if I could do both. Oh, wait, I've got another camera. Wait a second. I think I can do both cameras. Hang on, let's do that.
How I killed it is I had lots and lots and lots of stars, and I just was running on lava, just dodging everything and just shooting it with my star cannon.
So
I did it on stream. Yeah,
you
I
did
did
some
on
of it.
stream.
I saw some of it on stream. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think by doing both. Oh boy, it's trying
Oh,
to.
sorry, Dad.
For some reason, it's killed this one, but not. Well, wait a sec. I might be able to change it again. That's all right. Hang on. Let's just see what I can do.
Jefferson, your camera is on as well. I'm just warning you.
Jefferson! How are you, sir? Hello, Jefferson.
I'm doing all right. I had a surgery
Oh,
so I might be talking weird.
wait a sec. What did you get? What surgery did you get done?
I had this thing going on with my gums.
Yeah.
So they basically cut a hole in the top of my mouth, and then they stitched that onto my gum.
Really?
And then they sewed closed my the top of my mouth.
So, and why? So the gum stuff, were you having the receding gums where the gums are sort of like going down? Is that the problem?
Yeah.
So you had gum grafts.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? And your gums, the cells in your gums are smart enough to figure out, hey, I'm not up there anymore. I'm over here. I should protect these teeth. That's kind of neat. Man.
Yeah.
Did it hurt?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. At first it didn't because they put these like this they numbed that area.
Right. Just that area though. So you were awake for it.
And then it started to hurt after a couple of hours.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Really? That is pretty wild. I'm gonna have to turn the audio. I'm gonna have to turn this video off because for some reason it won't let me do both.
That is okay, Dad.
I just
wanted to see the Lego pack opening.
Oh, you want to see the Lego pack opening? Jefferson, I'm just about to open a Lego pack. So, well, maybe I could just. Can I just drag this in? Can I drag me in? What can I do? Can I pop this out? Can I do this? Would that help? There you go. So you sort of see me. It's a bit choppy and slower. Oh, what camera is that using? That's using this camera. Yeah. So why does it care about this one then? That's really weird. Probably because it's a Mac, and Macs hate everything. Just to be clear. Okay. So Lego pack opening. That's what you want to see. So this is the investment tutorial. Da, da, da. This is crazy. I should have the other one going as well. Let me see if I can do this. Okay, that's unplugged. Now that's plugged back in. For some reason, it just did not like me switching. And I'm wondering if maybe I can... Oh. That's this one. That's that one. Okay, so it should maybe let me do this. Let's see if I can do it. I've got quick player, QuickBooks, new audio movie. Come on, will you let me do it? No, it will not let me have two. It does not like me having two cameras attached for some reason. Isn't that weird? I'm just saying, Mac. Baz, can you look at it on your iPad? Just because my concern is that people may not be able to see very well with this.
Dad, you're good. You're good.
Yeah?
Open your mini haker. I'll try.
All right. Try to be a better dad. I get it.
No, it's okay. My
All
Twitch is actually running okay. Oh, it's actually running. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Oh, it's running now? Oh, good. So I can go back and do the... Stop everything. Baz is fine. We're being selfish. Let's do what Baz wants. Okay, here we go. I'm just teasing. Just to be very clear, I'm totally teasing. Okay, so I'm back. Oh my God, now I've just opened Roblox. Why is Roblox open? Thank you. Okay, let's try this. No. Now it's not working at all. Oh my God, I hate you. Not you, Baz. I just hate the cameras. Wow, look how different this camera is. Isn't that wild? That's the other that's the old camera. See if I go to the other camera. Ooh, can I? Nope. It does not like that. What is it about that? It's so funny. Oh, I guess we have to go with this one for the time being then. Okay, so Lego. Okay, so this is our unboxing, as we would call it. Where's my little knife? There you go. Got my little scissor knife. Here we go. What if we get another Centaur? What if we only ever get Centaurs? How tough will that be? What is that? What the heck is that little guy? Huh. It is. What is it? I don't know what it is. It's blue. Blue and. All right, let's here. You can build it with me. Here we go. I'll bring this down, and you can build it with me here. Okay. So here we go. Got a little guy right here. Oh, those are the scissors. There it is. God, look at my nails. They're terrible. Okay, so we've got this little thing here. This. Put that open. See what we've got here. Ooh. Okay. So I'm guessing the legs are going to go here. Is there anything that goes over the neck? I always forget the little... What's that little piece there? Ooh, that's a hair. Okay, what does that do? Ooh, is this like a... Oh, is this like from Caravana or something? Or is it like a drag queen? What is that? Or like a showgirl? Dancing showgirl or something? Oh, she's got 2 microphones. Why does she have 2 microphones? Oops.
Why not?
I don't know. Do you think there's an extra microphone just in case? I got to look at the picture and see what I'm supposed to be building. I'm guessing that that's a microphone. I'm guessing this is a microphone stand of some sort. Is it? I don't know. It does look weird. Okay, let me look at the picture. There's got to be a picture somewhere. Here we go. All right. Oh, it looks like I've got this person right here. Where is it? Right there. Nope. Other side. There. I can't. Why can I not get this? This camera is so weird for me. Let's just put it right there for you. There you go. So that's who we've got. But what is that? It's like a mic stand? Like, that's so weird. So she got that. So she's holding a microphone, but she's also holding a mic stand. And I don't see... Does it not look to you like there's something... Does it not look to you like there's like a piece of fabric or something back there? It feels like there's like a little piece of fabric or something that we should have at the back. But I don't think I've got any. I'm just checking, double checking. There is. Aha! You will not. So there's a little bit of an outfit here, which looks like goes on the middle part. So if I do this, and then do this. All right, we go do this. Come on, little guy, get on there. Get on there. Come on. You can do it. All right, here we go. We've got that, and then I have to make the little... Glad they give you extra pieces because I just dropped one of those. I have no idea where that went. Oh, down here. Here we go. I got it. I can find it. Okay, got that. How does this mic stand come together? Okay, there's that, and then there's like a little bit at the top. So that's it. So I guess it comes with a couple extra pieces. Oh, that's great because it's probably really easy to lose this stuff. There you go. Who's looking it up to see what it's worth?
Not me.
There we go. There she is. Or he is. With a microphone. Woohoo! Rocking out, man. Rocking out. There you go. So that is that's the investment of the day. We'll see how that increases in value or decreases in value as the case may be. I'm going to go check that out right now. Let's go see. What is the best place to price Legos, would you say? Anyone have
LegoPricer.net.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Not a thing.
Oh.
No, that's not a thing.
That'd be good, though. That'd be great. Yeah, it's a weird sort of cape skirt hybrid thing. It does seem a little weird. It does seem a little weird, doesn't it? But, the weirder the better, because the weirder, the more likely that it could be worth something to other people. Okay, so there you go. So far we got the Centaur, and we've got Crazy Singing Lady.
I know Breaker says Bricklink is the best.
Bricklink? Okay, we're checking out Bricklink. Let's do it. All right, Bricklink. Here we go, Bricklink. I'm checking it out right now.
I scared my mother today. It's because I turned on TechBandits on the TV when you started up before I was on here. And my mom thought it just came on its own, but I actually copy and pasted the T from Apple TV.
Right.
I think I'm allowed to say that. And then
you're allowed to say it.
And then turned it on, and then my mom got scared. I like that.
What would you call that? Would you call that a showgirl? I mean, this is what. This is.
Yes, that's true. If you sign it, then it's more
Right, if you do that. Oh, so there's a stand. You can
valuable
put the stand
amongst
down
stargazers.
too. Well, the stand can be down as well if you want. Oh, you put one on that side. Oh, interesting. Okay. One goes there. One goes there. I see. One goes there, and then one goes there. I see. So she's got a little. So the little stand is not extra. Well, there's an extra microphone, which is nice, but she actually has a little stand where she can put the microphone. Okay, where am I going to put the microphone? Because I feel like I'm going to lose. How much?
$2.
Is that it?
Yep.
But I paid $4.99 for it.
Well, it hasn't went up in value then.
Oh, man. That's no good.
It must have went down in value.
That's the worst investment ever. What's it called? A showgirl? What did we put it in as?
Spinnerbreaker said it in chat.
Okay, I'm looking. Spinnerbreaker. I'm following your link. Cabaret singer. I see. Okay, all right. Paste and go. What do we got? Here we go. Paste and go. Let's go. Come on, Bricklink. What do you got for me?
Someone else take this. I have alt.
Wait a second. Okay. Only 260 Canadian. That's it.
Sorry, I didn't know I was unmuted.
That is so. Oh, but that's. How can it be sealed? How can it be sealed? It's in a. They must have some way of figuring out what's in the bag. All right,
Put it in a
so.
Ziploc bag and then attack it. That's how you know if it's sealed.
Man. Okay, so that's worth less than what I paid for it. That sucks. I guess that's investing, right? Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if we hold on to it, do you think it might be worth more later? I feel like that's a good one. I could see that becoming popular. Showgirl?
I can't.
Really? I guess also maybe once you've got the whole set, it's worth more. Now, what about our centaur guy? What's he worth now? Or she worth now? Or they worth now?
It's an it now.
It's an it. Okay. I'm looking up centaur right now.
My nurse was playing. No.
Is it a centaur? Did I get that right? Yeah, it is a centaur, isn't it? Look at that. The lower body alone of the centaur is worth 308. There you go. 505. That's not bad.
Protector of the NPCs.
That's $5.05. So that is worth more than I paid for it. But only marginally, because I think I paid $4.99 for it. It's now worth $5.05. This one, for some reason, is worth less than I paid for it, and I don't understand why, but I'm going to go with that anyways. All right, fine. May just have to do Magic the Gathering instead. Okay, what are you guys playing? Are you playing that?
I pulled a $50 card yesterday, and it's all mine.
It's true. It's true. Baz did pull a $50 card the other day. Let me try switching cameras for a second.
Well, right now I'm freaking out in Terraria because people are dying.
Right. People are dying.
But after I finish killing these things, I'm going to make people die in Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Right.
Because, I like taking over people and killing bad people. And this time, I'm not being the bad people. I'm taking the bad guys hostage.
Right. You're taking bad guys hostage?
Yeah, I'm taking them being who else is a bad guy?
Right. I wonder if I do this, if it's going to let me do it again, if it's going to freeze up again. Are you going to do it again, or are you going to let me do both? Interesting.
I'm freaking out into right now.
There's one there. Yeah, it works. Okay. Bricklink can be set to local currency. That's good. Beekeeper. Oh, what's the good one? Where do we see this? Someone said Beekeeper. Beekeeper and Ancient Warrior from that set are also worth around $5 each. Okay. All right.
What is the most expensive Lego ever? The first brick, maybe?
Probably the original yellow brick.
What's the
Wouldn't
original?
it be the first wooden brick?
I don't know. I feel like it would be the original one,
The first brick ever made.
the first.
This is the audio thing that I'm going to set up.
Years ago, in a galaxy not so far away, a brick was made by an ancient cookie monster.
Ooh, I've got hardware serial numbers and stickers. Always love stickers. Okay. Safety instructions. How badly could you hurt yourself with an audio device? Just out of curiosity. Let's find out.
With a what?
Well, this is an audio input. So basically, this means you plug this into the USB of your computer, and then you can have audio inputs.
Ruh-roh.
It's an audio interface evolution. Although we'll see if it's got any mixer capabilities as well. I wasn't entirely sure about this one. So what is the danger here? Warning: hazardous voltage in power supply. Yeah, coming out of the wall. Right, electric shock. Be careful. Oh, and don't blow your ears. Ooh. Yeah. It's so powerful I could blow my ears out. But I'm deaf anyway, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so move that out of the way. Now, what do we got here? Ooh, now we're into the...
To kill that clown, that took a lot more explosives than I would think.
What are you playing?
Terraria.
Oh, okay, all right. You're back on the Terraria thing. So here we go. This is the box.
I am having lots of trouble in a blood moon, and everything is dying. Everything that I know and love is dying.
Okay, here we go.
I have a
You've lost everything
graveyard.
you know and love?
I have a graveyard in front of my house. My cat died.
Here we go. So there be some of the inputs. There be
Watch my cat get ripped apart by a zombie.
some of the other inputs.
Very sad.
My
It's
dad's
also
just
got
talking.
MIDI just in case. Just in case. Because I mean, I'm an old guy, right? So there may be MIDI stuff. And then all of the
I got a-
controls are on the top.
I got a bloody tear. Oh my god, I got a bloody tear.
Sorry, I
yes.
mean, the EQ is on the top, so you can see what's going on while it's sitting on the desk, which is kind of cool. Now, I'll probably destroy everything trying to do this, but should we try setting up some audio? What are you playing? Should I be sharing a screen so people can see what's going on?
I guess I will screen share so everybody can
You
see
gonna screen
why
share?
I'm,
Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we
So
can get some
everybody can
gaming
see-
going on.
why I'm panicking.
Who is that?
This is why I'm panicking, and I got a
Watching stream. Watch
I got a
stream.
bloody tear. I can summon an. Yes, it died. The blood moon. It just died exactly as I started the stream.
Wait a sec. So is there a way for me to pop this out so people can see what's going on? More. Show.
Well,
no.
These guys are just some proof
Pop
that
out. There you
it
go.
actually happened.
All right, here we go. This is the little pop-out stream. So if I click on that, we should be able to see. Ah, there you go. So we can see what you're playing now. And I, in the meantime, will go about my crazy business of trying to figure
I
out.
got the bloody tear, so now I can summon blood moons whenever I need to.
What if I take the camera from there? If I take the camera from there and put it in here, would that work? And then you could have another camera on us here. What would I use to do that with? Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Wait, does anybody in chat recommend the next weapon to go for? I have the Knight's Edge. That's my best weapon so far, and I'm in hard mode.
What is the next? So as you increase, you get more powerful weapons, like most games?
Yeah, like, I started off with a wooden, just a copper sword, not
Right.
wooden,
Oh, I've got QuickTime here. Can I use that?
and now I have all this. And now I need to ask people, is there anything I should get? It's because I had a lot of trouble with that. Everybody died.
Right.
My cat died. I'm sad
Your
about
cat
that.
died?
Yeah,
Let's
they killed my cat.
If I do this, will it let me do that? That's gone. Do I have QuickTime anymore? I'll right click on that. I'm trying to see if I can get another camera on this for you. QuickTime player.
To kill, I need to, like, get a good weapon, but I don't know what the next best weapon is.
The next best weapon is get the True Excalibur, and get the True Knight's Edge, and then get the Terra Blade. You have so many better weapons that you need.
So many.
What's the true Excalibur? Heard of it.
You need an Excalibur and you need a True Knight's Edge. And then
Oh,
you make the True Excalibur, and you need the True Knight's Edge as well, so that you can actually make the Terror Blade, and then
I
you'll
need
actually
to
be
check out
good.
the wiki real quick. True.
Yeah, no kidding.
You get Broken Blades, which makes True Knight weapons.
So I need to somehow get that.
What's
Okay.
the best way to show stuff on,
You get it from Blood Moons.
Oh, did I get
on
any?
Windows? What do people use for showing that for
No.
cameras?
Okay, I'm gonna summon a blood moon next night.
There's like these moth people. There's like huge moths. They're like Mothras, I'm pretty sure. You have to kill them. They drop True Knight's Edge sometimes.
What's a good thing to use for showing a video camera on Windows? Does anyone have any ideas for that?
I figured out that the Sun Fury is my best weapon, so I should probably go and reforge it soon.
What if I just
'Cause
show my photo lab or something?
This does 100 damage, while this does 40 damage. And yes, Goliath, I am in hard mode.
I just don't. I gotta get better on the Windows stuff. I don't do a lot of Windows stuff. Films and TV. No, I don't want that. Camera. There you go. That'll do. Any old camera. There we go.
This is quality gameplay right here. I just threw a.
That's a different one. Good. Okay, so I could possibly do this then. If I do this, I can have two cameras.
I don't know how to install mods. I've tried, but I don't want to lose everything in this. And I don't really want to go through the pain of backing it up.
Right.
Crash into the ground. Thank you.
Just talk it down. That's the key.
I have paper airplanes and I threw it and I want to keep it because I'm pretty sure it sells for something.
You can sell paper airplanes?
Yes.
All right. So now I have this one as well. Can I
Yeah,
do
holy
picture in
smokes,
picture?
there's a lot more stuff that you need.
So this is the, let me see if I can do this. If I switch to, no, I got to bring another window in. Can I do that?
I don't know if the dungeon is of use to me anymore now that I'm in hard mode.
It is still going to be a ton of use to you, probably
A
more than it was
ton.
before.
Like, what new can I get here other than killed?
Do you have the Paladin's hammer and the Paladin's shield yet?
I'm pretty sure I have the Paladin's shield. I don't have the hammer though.
Camera
Well, you
one.
need the hammer then.
I see. So we want camera. What do we go
And
for?
what do I?
You're also going to want the Anka shield, which is a really good shield, but it's really hard to get. You're also going to want to start fighting the Destroyer. You need like a battle arena for that.
Yeah, the destroyer spawned in. I died immediately. I wasn't expecting it. It just decided
Yeah.
I'm gonna ruin this guy's day. He was having fun in Terraria, and now I'm just blue moon. Cool.
All right. So let me go back.
No, stop
This-
trying to kill me.
Please
stop.
stop trying to kill Wolf Pup. Be much appreciated if you didn't. Okay, so I've got this going. That is this one here. Very good. I want to go back to this
I
one.
thought I just saw a unicorn. I swear I read the word unicorn. I did. I have a unicorn horn. Yes. I don't know why I got so excited over seeing the word.
You can just take all. You need bone welders. They're so good.
There you
Oh,
go.
what do they
So now
do?
you can actually see this little baby
They
as
can-
well. So this
Basically,
is the,
they can like make stuff out of it.
Die.
this is
No,
the
die.
setup. I'm guessing power-wise, it's
I
just
would just
taking
take
power from the
all
USB.
of
I'm.
Okay.
I really suck at
Plug that
space right now, so oh my god, stop attacking me.
Okay, so that
I-
is the USB.
I have a
power.
handgun.
Still plugged in. Okay, that's plugged in. That's plugged in. And now.
How do I get the Paladin's hammer?
You fight paladins.
I haven't seen any, I don't think, but I
Aha.
swear I have the shield. Golden key.
That'll help. Okay, so that's plugged in. So technically, I should be able to plug this in now. Oops, sorry, covering it up. Ooh, nice.
You should also. Do you have mini shark yet?
The mini what?
Get the cobalt shield.
There's a cobalt shield in there.
It's so hard to see on this screen what's going on. I can see better. Oh, I guess that one's all right.
Get
Oh,
all
I
of it.
already have a cobalt shield. Thorns.
Okay, so
I need
this is going to go
thorns.
in here. This is going to go in here. So what I thought I could do with this is have it.
Where's my
Let's see if this works.
where's my thing to go to spawn?
Ooh, look at that. Okay, so USB.
Here.
That's fine.
Oh no, that's my piggy bank.
That's kind of neat. And then what happens? If I go, I've got the cables for this stuff. I should look at this. Okay, here we go. I'm just
I
gonna-
am now creating a cult all about unicorns. This is the cult room.
Have you played Unstable Unicorn?
No.
It's a card game,
Is-
but it's freaking.
Yeah, that's a
great.
card game by the people that made Exploding Kittens.
Yes.
They make exploding kittens? I
Yes.
didn't know that. That's the same
Exploding Kittens is
They
really
make
fun.
a lot of really good games. That game company is like a big game company.
Really?
Yeah.
What's
And
fun?
fun. It's a great game company as well.
So this should.
I have a toilet. I have a toilet.
We'll see if this works. You're gonna lose me for a second, but do not worry. Fret not, little squirrels, because I will be back.
Beat the game. I got a toilet.
So I'm gonna plug one in there like this, and one in there like this. This is what I wanted to do before, but I couldn't do it
Oh.
because there was some kind of issue with whether they were like powered or not.
There is a
powered or-
whole speed run thing about getting a toilet. There's a whole category about getting a toilet.
Toilet any percent.
Volume out.
No, it's you need to get an end game toilet, and then that's you beat the game. That you need to get the end game toilet.
You win.
and then-
End game toilet. You win.
Yes, that's the only.
Can you get the mini shark? Do you have the mini shark already?
I'm pretty sure I used to, but I don't have enough money at the moment.
Yes, balanced,
Oh,
unbalanced
no,
tables. I know.
I can go get enough money. This is all I need.
Yeah.
All I need is some
Do you
more
know the trick where you
silver.
mine? Do you know the trick where you mine for? Wait. Do you know that the different places that you put your characters, the better their trades are, right? You know that, right?
Yeah, I
Huh.
haven't,
Well,
I
thanks,
haven't got
Evolution
to it
219.
moving everybody.
You should probably start moving people because that is something
What I
that
might
you
do
need.
is
The
mute
cat is
myself
sitting on
in
the
here.
toilet.
If I
The
mute
cat
myself-
is sitting on the toilet. No, the cat got off the toilet. The cat is back on the toilet.
Aha! Now I don't have to worry about.
Oh yeah.
And
Buy
Jefferson-
the thing. Do you know the thing where if
Jefferson
you
is
buy
dancing in the corner.
gems,
Very good.
if you make if you mine gems and then you pick up, you mine gems and then get a ton of glass. That'll allow you to basically you could sell that for insane amounts of money. Like,
Insane.
No, I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of much tricks in this game.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
should probably
Get the mini shark. You need the mini shark, and then you need something called illegal gun parts, and you need a ton of shark fins, and then that'll create you the mini shark, which is probably an end game gun.
Right.
So I need to move my.
So I figured
Yeah,
by
you
me
can make the
muting-
mega shark, and
I
David
mute.
muted me.
No,
I
I didn't.
think-
I muted me.
No, he's muted.
No, I'm muted. Yeah. No, it's me. I muted myself because I didn't want to be talking over you guys while you're trying to play.
Sorry.
No. I'm not muting you guys. I can hear you guys. I just don't want you. If I'm talking to chat, I don't want to disturb your game. That's all.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I'm going to make Daryl a little water base.
Oh, modded version.
You're
Preferences
think
on
this
where
is
they
one-
want to live. Like,
Guys, this isn't the modded version, right?
no.
no the
I'd love to see the
People-
modded version.
People have preferences on where they want to live. So if you want to buy the illegal gun parts and stuff, go to the desert.
It does
That's where
sound
you want to
very
be.
dubious, doesn't it? Illegal.
oh
if you want to buy
he
illegal
likes
gun
to be in the
parts-
desert.
Loves the desert. And
Okay,
also,
you are gonna
eventually
lose
you'll
me
get
for a
this
second.
thing called like teleport
Possibly
rewards,
more. Wait a second.
basically,
If I go to here, then I
where
should
like you're
check
able
and
to
see what-
teleport to certain places
do I have
in
any
the
options
area,
on audio here? Okay, hang on.
and those will, yeah, they're really good.
Oh, you can mark stuff on your map. I never knew that until now.
Okay, so that's shown up. That's great. Okay, so this
You're
little
also
baby.
gonna want to try to get.
shown
Oh
up.
yeah, you haven't beat Plantera yet.
They
I
have
forgot. Sorry.
shown.
No, I need help destroying stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, so that's shown up. Which is
I
good. So this is now there.
Can't
What
because
I
I'm
wanna
not high
do
enough for
is
level. I
figure
don't have
out
good enough
before I
stuff.
do all of this. I want to make sure that when I
I'm
switch
going
over,
to
it's gonna
place
work.
this tombstone instead
So that's plugged
and
in.
make it on it. I
That's gonna go
was
in
a
there.
dumb.
I get very confused by the balanced and unbalanced stuff. I've got to.
This is where you always go to. I could make a graveyard of just everything.
Let me go see how that works. People can still see what's going on.
And
David,
just
what
all of the
mics
things
do you
that I have
use?
killed.
So right now, evolution, I've got this.
Oh,
baby
you
right
also
here.
want to farm unicorn horns,
Which is
because
a
you can get the
road-
best mount
road
in the
mic.
game from them.
Yeah, I
But
have one unicorn horn.
But I have the
You need
line
like
out,
there's just a drop.
like the audio
that you get from
basically the
unicorns,
monitor comes
It's
out
insanely
instead of going to
good,
headphones.
like,
It goes
insanely
to
good. It gives
my,
you pretty much
uh,
one of the best mounts in the game. Like
ATM
at
Mini,
your stage of the game,
which is
gives you the best mount.
over there. You see
Oh,
that?
It's
Which
really
is this
good.
thing right here.
Really good.
I just got
So what I want to
Starfruit.
do is have.
Cool.
What I'd like to do is
Right.
have this thing handle the sound that then goes
just
into
improves
the
all
ATM
that.
Mini, because I've been finding that it's
It's
just
called
a bit,
like a
bit
drop of like rainbow or something. I don't really know.
So,
It gives you a unicorn mount. It's very good. Oh, you should probably
so
use
if I
your
were to
blood
plug-
moon.
So what I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take the
summon
mic out of there
Eye
and put it
Cthulhu
into
for
here
some,
instead. So hang on a second.
quick gold, and then I'm gonna summon Blood Moon.
I mean, yeah.
Because like the Eye of Cthulhu I can kill by just standing still. Ooh, unicorn. Hello, friend.
Kill it.
I'm gonna spray him with my pistol.
Be a little bit more setup
I got
Because-
another
Nope,
unicorn.
didn't get it.
in order to get the.
So
in
they
order to get all the
always
lines
drop
right and
unicorn
stuff. I want
horns?
to, because I want to put my headphones in there so I can
yes,
hear
I'm
what's
pretty
happening
sure.
out of that. Because
I really
I've
wish
got two outputs. Which is kinda cool.
Daryl likes to be in the water. I wanted to make a water base.
It's gonna be fun.
I think there's one
This is gonna be
person that likes
fun.
to be in the water.
So
Not too
then
much.
Probably
I'm
the
gonna take
angler.
It from there.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
no,
oh,
he likes to
That's
be
gonna
at the
come
beach.
out of there.
I thought that was
See
the
out.
unicorn heart, and I'm like, what?
Okay.
I
Out one, out
got
two.
the unicorn heart.
Okay.
Yeah, I
out
think
one.
is that the item
out
with
two.
the best mount?
So I'm gonna
Is
have
it a
both
mount?
of them
It's
come
the
out
unicorn
No,
heart or mount?
and into
Unicorn.
there.
Oh,
Because
it's
the
an
idea.
apple. It's like an suspicious looking
Mhm.
apple or
But I
something.
need to get a couple of adapters before
Oh.
I do that.
Apples are always suspicious.
But it's like a pink apple. It's really good.
Oh.
Me and my friend were playing. Actually, me, Cal, and my friend were playing.
Cthulhu's
And
here.
my friend got it like literally like the first try.
I feel like I should have the right cable for this. I'm pretty sure I do. I thought I'd work this out, but you know, I wouldn't put it past me. to
Blood
get it wrong.
Moon. I mean, this guy. I remember when he was like the hardest boss to kill,
Audio
and like I had to before I kill any bosses other than Skeletron. I got this weapon.
Skeletron. With these.
Oh my god, why are there so much unicorns? I'm
Good.
gonna-
You need unicorns.
I'm just gonna stand here and kill them. They all just keep coming to me.
Is that right? Did I get these right? Okay, hang on. If I do this. What have I missed?
Okay, they stopped coming now. I'm gonna get out because those things,
So
gastropods,
these little
quite
adapters
hurt.
should convert. Okay, volume 1 in. Oh, but so how does that even work? I don't even know how to do this. Okay, those are headphones. Wow. Okay.
Drop that. Drop. Eat
So
that.
I want to go from here
Throw that.
out
Don't
one,
pick them all up again. Oh my gosh.
out two. I guess.
There's like a clean inventory button where it just cleans all the stuff that are bad, that like you
And-
don't need.
That would come out here. Okay, so let's lose the.
Okay, I
kids for a
started the blood
second.
moon.
See if we can lose the kids for a second. Okay.
Nice.
So we won't hear the kids for a second. Okay, so then they're coming through there now. Is that right? Hello? They're number 2? Oh, that's coming out there. Okay. But then it's going to be going into... No, out... For God's sake. It goes out from there. It goes into there. So then I want 2 to come out of out of here, right? Isn't that the evil plan? Let's see if that works. Okay, we get anything now? Oh, that's them all right. Okay. So now do we still have sound? Oh yeah, I'm definitely messing with my sound. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that I'd probably better to do not while I'm online. I think it's going to cause absolute chaos because I'd be messing with everything basically at this point. So I'm gonna undo this. I'm gonna go with what we've got for the time being. But I was just excited because it arrived, right? It arrived today, so I wanted to play with it. But there you go. So that's the iComplete Audio 6. And the idea being is that now I can have the bandits and the computer coming through. Each computer has its own input. Potentially, I could have inputs from the computer as well as from.
How much oh my gosh,
well
the
mics
thorns!
well,
it kills them.
because I think it's got a couple of other inputs. In the
But
back
yeah,
as
search
well,
up
doesn't it?
True Knight's Edge and then see how to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's
it
basically
is
got 4 inputs.
one Knight's Edge
So
and one
that I
Broken
feel like that's
Blade,
should
which
be
I
covered
need
for
to
sound
get.
with
It's
that, I
probably
think.
going to be hard.
All right.
But
Great for guitar
have,
recording.
like, I have
there
like
you
an
go.
iPad World, and I have the Terrablade pre-Moonlord.
Now you can hear the kids though again, can't you?
You don't need to kill the Moonlord to get solar eclipse.
I know you have to kill the
Okay, good, great.
lunatic
All right. I'm gonna
cultist.
have a look at some other stuff here. So this is video game.
I wonder how you get it then. Oh my
News.
god, what
Let's
is
do
that
that.
thing doing?
Then let's move this over somewhere else so that it's not just looking at
I
the
will
keyboard.
check
How's that?
a broken hero sword.
Dun dun dun.
You can get it
Okay.
from killing Mothron. That's it.
I know, but
How can I be hungry?
I guess
again? This
maybe
is
they
crazy.
changed that. Like, it used to be on iPad that you could get it pre.
That sucks.
All right, I'm looking at the
Now
top
I need
stories.
to get really far to get that weapon.
Oh, work
Yeah,
permit
I'd wait
options in Canadian video game
It's
industry.
like
Ooh.
the hardest weapon to get like the the ending.
Huh.
Yeah, the Terrorblade is one of the best weapons. My friend
That's
has
interesting.
it, and on their iPad they can kill everything. To be honest.
Okay, we've got. This is interesting. Okay, so they're talking about film and TV
Oh,
doing
you
very
can
well
kill Moonlord
right
on
now.
iPad now, really.
No, they somehow got it before.
Apparently, Moonfall, Halle Berry,
It
and
was
Roland
given
Emmerich.
to them by their friends, so I don't know.
Not a huge fan of Halle Berry, but I do. But I like.
Oh my
Roland
god,
Emmerich.
I'm gonna die.
Only because I maybe I'm wrong, but I thought
Oh
Halle Berry had been
My.
sort of nailed for DUIs a couple of times, and I don't know. It
Clowns
sounds a
are
bit
really
like
hard to kill, but
bit of,
they also
a
give
bit
off
of,
one of the best items in the
a
game
bit of
called the
privilege
banana
going on
ring.
there. All right,
Want
your
the
regular
banana
job
ring.
offer,
I'm
your
going
Canadian
to go
employee
kill
required
it.
to obtain- So wow, so this
It only has
interesting.
800 health. Come here,
So
clown.
they've got a new
Very low
fast track
chance, though,
stream.
so.
I'm gonna
Come
just
here,
mute
clown.
everybody for a second while I talk.
Imagine I
Or
get
not
it.
gonna add me.
That'd be hilarious.
Hey guys, they've got a new way of attracting video game talent to Canada. They've got a new so for immigration, you can immigrate to Canada as a video game
8 health
designer.
left.
That's kind of neat.
Oh, really, video game designers, the new one.
So they've got so basically immigration is saying they're opening a new global talent stream, which is a fast track which allows skilled workers to obtain a work permit within 2 weeks of applying. Wow. Okay. I guess there's a lot of work going on. I mean, I definitely got the sense that there was a lot of film and television working, but apparently there's a lot of video game work happening as well. which is kind of interesting.
Or did the clown despawn? Yep.
So casting, voice acting, motion capture, as well as film and TV production can continue to be in operation as long as health and safety measures remain in place. Workers in these industries understand the importance of maintaining physical distancing and following safety protocols. It's so true. We are really, I'll tell you, the film industry is spending a lot of money on keeping things safe. You know, again, it bothers me a little bit that you know, it's available to us because there is so much money in the video game industry, and that it's not available to other people. But you know, I think it does. At the same time, the film industry brings in a lot of money for people, as I'm sure the video game industry does too. Oh yeah, what is this global chips shortage thing? Have you heard about this, Baz, Wolf Pup?
I got a magic dagger.
That's exciting. But what do you think about the console stuff? The apparently so as the paramedic rages on, Canadians are looking at video games to pass their time. Well, there's a big surprise. That's news. Hey guys, I've got some news for you. Apparently, because you're stuck at home, you're playing more video games. Isn't that weird?
Not really.
No, I know. I'm being facetious.
It was a sarcastic.
I was being
joke.
very sarcastic. Because I just thought it was funny that's what the local newspapers were saying was news. Okay.
That's what. That just
So-
feels almost like actually like you're trying to sound stupid.
What, me?
No, when they say that.
Well, no, I think it's just sort of like I think video games aren't everything to everybody. So I suppose they're sort of, and keep in mind that people who are watching local news often are older, so they're probably aiming at that. But you know, there's things like they're talking about the fact that there's a Twitter account which will automatically track and post on social media whenever like video game products come into stock, right? So people are like making money or at least audiences for themselves with these shortages, and part of the shortages are they can't get the chips, right? They're saying that, like, you know, it's like trying to get, well, you know what it's like trying to get, we'd be looking at new GPUs for ages, and the idea of getting like a 3080 or even a 3090 I was looking at, because they were less rare, but they were also much more expensive, and that's the reason why they were less rare, is because people had, you know, they didn't want to spend the money. It's kind of overkill for most people. I just like the idea of a 3090 because it makes me feel cool. It's entirely unnecessary. So what do we got here? So what do we got in the way of shortages? Okay. So resellers are selling. Okay, so people are obviously buying the GPUs and selling them for a fortune, right? And they tend to disappear very quickly. But why? I want to know what the chip shortage is, though. I don't know about that. Chips are really sensitive to production quality, and when you first start it up, there are flaws. You don't want to take a flawed chip and stick it in your car. Nope, that's a very good idea. So there are chip shortages because so the chips, they can't keep up with the demand, and when they're being, okay, so many products are reduced. I see. So reduced demand during 2020. So during the pandemic, people weren't buying as many things with chips in them, like cars. And so they were down 10 to 15%. Companies that were making those chips then reduced the number of ones that they were making. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, now there's this huge demand. There's this big spike in demand. They're trying to catch up again. And apparently when you're making silicone, like when you're making computer chips, integrated circuits and stuff, it's not as easy as just like, just, you know, turn it up to 11 and it'll just like make a lot more. Apparently there can be problems with sort of getting things to ramp back up again. So that's interesting. Wow. In fact, Biden is looking at creating chip manufacturing in the States. I don't know how that's going to work. It's more expensive to build them here is the thing, right? Okay, so that's interesting. So it's not just that I can't get what I want, my GPU. It's that there's actually a shortage of chips anyways. Okay, what else is interesting here? Oh my God. they're making a lot more movies of video. How do you guys feel about making movies of video games? Any desire? Like, do you think that's anything that could be cool for you?
Nope.
You just cut out. I didn't hear
Oh, I
what
cut
you
out?
said.
What are your thoughts on people making movies out of video games?
As long as it's not like, I don't think a Minecraft movie would be good. To be honest, people probably are gonna.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, it'd be weird trying to add a story to something that has no story, right? Yeah.
No, Minecraft is. They're trying to make Minecraft have a story.
Yeah, I know. It didn't really work very well, though, did it? Was the Minecraft, whatever they called it?
Minecraft story mode, no, it did really bad.
Yeah.
No, I mean like not Minecraft story mode. I mean like in the real Minecraft game, they're making an update to make it so you can figure out what happened before your character happened.
Huh. That's weird. Hey, do you guys want to take a test and see if you're addicted to video games?
Sure.
All right, what do we got? It says there are 6 ways to tell if your child is addicted to video games. Here we go. Here we go. Where's the list? Is there a list? Oh, it's going to make me read the whole thing. Okay. Do you ever think about games when you're not playing them?
Yes.
Yes, everyone does.
Seems like a silly question to me, but okay. So that's a warning sign, kids. That is a warning sign.
Sometimes I will think like, how will I do this in the game?
I've been finding that with League of Legends. It's been in my head. Like Baz made me play a few times, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. And I find sometimes that I'll just be sitting there and I'll just go. I start thinking about what the Q button would do and Anyways, okay. Do you? Oh boy, this could be good, Baz. See if you can answer this one. Baz, do you feel restless, irritable, moody, angry, anxious, bored, or sad when you try to cut down or stop gaming, or when you're not able to play?
Mainly because like I
Yeah.
can talk to friends and all that, and like video games makes me live a world
No,
that
I'm not
isn't.
trying to lie. I like video games. Like, I'm not trying to say that, oh, it's only because I like, sorry, I'm not trying to, say that, your statement's wrong. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be fully honest. I only feel sad because, I like video ending of it. It's not because, oh, I can't play with my friends. Because, I never play with my friends anyway.
Yes, you
So,
do. You play with your friends a lot. You may
For
not
me,
think like
to
you
be
do.
completely honest, one of the reasons why I like video games is because I can escape from reality.
Ha.
Oh, what? Everyone says that.
Yeah, but that's the point, though. I used to get
No, I
that
mean
with books, though.
because right now there's a global pandemic going on. I think it would be a bit better to not be able to think of that.
Play escape from reality. I play because I like the video game and I just want to play no. I don't play.
You don't feel that it's escapist.
It is escapist, and I sometimes play to be escapist, like Stardew Valley. But no, I'm not sitting there oh, I play leave this world so that I don't have to care about anything.
It's sometimes when I'm
It's the
playing
opposite of
games,
me.
I just completely forget I am not the person in the game.
Ha. That's
Well, yeah.
interesting. Okay. So, but then what
That
happens?
is-
So when your folks come in and say, "Okay, that's it, done, no more video games," do you ever feel like freaked out? Do you get restless? Do you get irritable? Do you get moody? Do you get angry? Do you get anxious? Do you get bored? Do you get sad?
I'd get angry if you
get-
didn't have a good reason for it.
I would say, Baz, you answer yes to all of these right now.
To be honest, if my mom just
How do you answer yes to what do you feel after you're taking off video games?
yes, what do you feel when you're taking off
Yes.
video games? Yes.
But I've seen it.
Yes.
I've seen Baz.
I feel yes.
Baz gets
Yeah, but
angry.
you never
He
give
gets
me a
restless.
good reason.
He gets
You never
irritable.
gave
He
me a
gets
good
he
reason.
gets anxious. He gets
Yeah.
bored. He gets sad. He goes to bed.
Oh my god, I have an addiction, Dad.
All right. You do. I don't deny that at all.
I need to get taken off video games immediately. I'm going to die.
Oh, boy.
I get bored when I'm off video games just
Aha!
because I like playing video
Yeah,
games.
because video games are fun. Oh my god, Dad. Oh my god. Liking video games is different from having an addiction to them.
Well, wait a second.
Like-
But when do things go from being fun to play to being an addiction? At what point do you think that?
Me, if I could, I would play video games almost like not most of the day, but like
I'd play video games all the day. If I had the chance to, I would.
at least
I'm
half a
not
day.
gonna lie.
I don't play half a day, but like for me, video games is just fun to do after school, like because it's like I'm done with that. I can go on with having this.
It's
I
relaxing
don't
to
need
you.
to do that anymore.
That's
Yeah.
like rest and relaxation for you. That's like Baz. Is this like chillax time for you then?
Yeah, I get to chill because of it.
Right. Okay. But how do you know? But what happens when it goes from being fun and something that you like, enjoy doing, to something that just you become obsessed with, that you become addicted to?
I feel like that would be when like anytime you die in a game, you just start screaming.
Well,
Really?
that's not like an addiction. That's not addiction behavior. Addiction behavior is like
You can't stop. Like, let's
yeah,
say,
like you physically can't pull yourself off the game.
like you can't go to. You forget
like
to.
you don't have a good reason to pull off the video game. I know exactly what you're gonna say. You're gonna be like, Beth, you always never get off those League of Legends games when you're playing the game.
Well, that's
because
harder
I'm
because
playing with
they've made it so
actual
that it's
people.
difficult to get out of those games. You get punished if you drop out early of those games.
No, that's not why I'm here. I can wait 20 minutes in a queue timer because I play 5 games of another version of League of Legends and I still get those queue times up. Why I'm so angry when you forced me off the games when I'm in the middle of playing them is because I ruined that game. That 20-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute game for another 9 people.
Really? So your concern is entirely altruistic. You're just worried about your other players. Interesting. An interesting perspective on it. I'm skeptical, but I'm, open to...
What? How?
Intrigued.
I'm telling the truth. I'm not addicted. I just like playing video games.
So if I told you we were not going to let you play video games for a week,
Give me a good excuse and I'll be okay with it.
should we do an experiment?
Otherwise, I'd be really pissed off.
What if we do an experiment? What if we just don't try not doing video games for like a week?
No, I don't feel like that.
No, that's fine. I'll just sit on YouTube all the rest of the time. Nothing better to do.
What if well, so that's interesting. So do you think it's video games or do you think it's screen time's the problem?
Dad, how about you? What do you think is the problem? Because you're the exact same thing as me. You won't get off screens.
No, I spend a lot of time on screens, of course.
You spend 10 times more time on screens than I do.
But I'm often...
I know if my parents heard this, they'd probably be like, "Ha, I'm correct."
What do you mean?
That's exactly what my dad's doing right now. I hear it.
I try to be on like electronics the most that I can because like it's fun.
Me too. When I get free time, I'm on the screen. I'm exactly the same. But I just worry.
Same with Lord Chunky, who probably just joined. Same with Lord Chunky, who just joined the call.
Sorry, what?
Hey, Lord Chunky's here.
I didn't realize what we were talking about.
Do you think video games are addictive?
Yep.
Yes.
Really?
Well,
let's ask. Well, let's.
Well, it depends on the video game. Some video games, I mean...
Yeah, that's a good point. It does depend.
Some video games are made to be addictive more than others.
So let me ask you these questions then. So, do you ever think about video games when you're not playing them?
Yeah, sometimes.
Me too. Do you ever feel restless, irritable, moody, angry, anxious, bored, or sad when you are told to cut down or stop gaming?
To stop? Yeah.
Yeah. Me too. Okay. Have you ever felt that you should play less, but you were unable to stop yourself from playing?
No,
Yes.
I haven't
Yes.
felt like I should play less.
Yes.
Probably.
Oh yeah, no, I should play less. Yeah, no.
You've never
No,
felt
that
like you
one.
should play less and then
No,
tried to stop and
I
not
play
be
a
able.
good amount for me. I like it.
What about you, Chunky?
I would say no, I don't play too much.
Yeah. How much do you play?
My parents seem to understand, like, this is the only way I can even, like, talk to other people. Like, they'd say, like, yeah, go text a friend, but, like, I talk to friends by playing video games, so...
It's definitely a social thing.
Talking to
isn't it?
friends by
Makes
playing
sense.
video games, in my opinion, is better than talking to them in real life.
Yeah.
That's an arguable thing.
Oh man!
Depending
see,
on what
that
you're doing.
That worries me. You're gonna prefer to talk to people
Why?
online than actually see them in person?
Why does that worry you? Yes.
Well, I just not
Because
sure
then you don't
how.
have that social awkwardness. What are you doing the whole time when you're talking besides talking?
Looking at them, looking in their eyes, seeing how they're
Why
responding.
would you look at them in the eyes? Why?
Because then
Why
you get the
why?
nuance of their conversation. You get the
You can look into their soul.
you can look into
Yeah,
their
like,
soul and judge them.
I'm so confused.
Well, no, it's
Like,
just
why?
it's just different for us, right? I didn't grow up with this, so it's all unfamiliar territory for me. Okay, what else are the other questions? They said, have you lost interest or reduced participation in other recreational activities due to gaming?
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because I don't like doing
Maybe a
other
little bit.
things. Just because I don't like doing other things.
But
Not because, oh my god, gaming. It's gonna take over my life, guys.
Lord,
Sometimes when I go upstairs, like from after video games, I'll just sit there and just like be like, I was just playing video games right now.
it's, I mean, I don't know. Like I just don't know if it's bad or not. I mean, look, in China, they've actually forced people to stop playing as much because they're worried about video game addiction. I think their numbers, they've got such huge numbers of people, they probably have a much better sense of it than we do. They also track everything and everyone all the time, so they've probably got an even better sense because
Yes,
of that.
and they also have much more big of a population to worry about.
They've got a massive population, exactly. But they're
But
also...
like,
Go on.
I don't understand why you would limit it. Like, why don't you take away smoking? Because like, if I'm addicted to a video game,
True. Oh my
people
god,
get
I never
addicted to
brought that up.
smoking.
Yeah. No, I
They
agree.
have
Smoking has withdrawal.
never
video
done
games don't.
anything about smoking. Because as I see it, it's as long as the people get money, why not? But video games, they're not getting money.
But smoking, I mean, I guess the concern with smoking is, and I agree, I don't understand smoking particularly myself. I used to do it, but it just seems silly to me now. But so the reason why they haven't got rid of smoking, why do you think they haven't got rid of smoking? Is it just like what are your thoughts on that?
Maybe withdrawal, because like when you get it taken away, it's just gonna be like,
I
bro.
doubt it's because of withdrawal, I think.
But people quit smoking all the time. I quit smoking many times.
Like, wasn't it hard? Didn't
was-
you have any trouble?
Very, very hard. Very, very hard. But not in a kind of like a, it's not even in a like a, the physical thing was not the problem for me. Like physically stopping smoking wasn't the problem. The problem was up here. I was always, you just, for the first, well, I mean, you know, I think if I had a cigarette now, I'd probably start smoking again. I mean, I just wouldn't.
What?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't. I'd stop you from smoking.
Well,
You
there's
know
that.
that.
I suppose that's true. But yeah, I don't think I would start smoking again. But I guess the point being is that by smoking, it makes you. I don't think I would enjoy smoking anymore. I had to smoke fake cigarettes for Jane's movie, and I hated it. It just may give me a headache and stuff. But that's interesting, though. I would argue that potentially the reason why smoking is still allowed is because it makes somebody a lot of money. Right? I'm guessing that's the reason. But who knows? I mean, that's something you want to look at. You want to check on the stats on that, right?
I can change the weapons they use.
Yes, fake cigarettes are just as bad as real cigarettes with one exception. The fake cigarettes are not addictive. Yeah, look, they're all disgusting. You're sucking smoke into your lungs, which I guarantee you, no matter what it is that you're sucking into your lungs, you're not supposed to be, unless it's air. You know, I tried. I'm very good at quitting. Yes, I quit many times. But video games. So are video games bad for your health, do you think?
No.
They can be a little bit.
Bad for your
I
eyesight?
guess it just depends on how much you play them.
If you're never leaving the house and playing an extremely unhealthy amount, yes.
Really?
If you're unlike many of Dad, don't you dare say I am, because that is the most.
Right. Well, you're going to school now,
That
so it's
is
less
the-
of a worry for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm still like going outside on the weekend and stuff. Like,
Yeah, you go outside and eat a sandwich.
so that's still going outside. Like, you don't get to
Lord
do what I
Chunky,
get
how
to do.
much exercise do you do, Lord Chunky? Is it just school stuff, or are you doing stuff outside of school as well?
I do like usually like 1 or 2 workouts a week.
Yeah.
But-
is that with school or like at
Without
home?
school, and then I have gym twice a week.
Really?
But I get a lot of
This-
walking into school. I get like 10,000 steps a day, or like 7 kilometers ish every day.
Really?
This might
Just
be
getting
bad
to and from school?
But-
Yeah, because I come home for lunch too, and it's quite a walk.
Oh, that is so. Yeah, oh, that's pretty good. What about you, Wolf Pup?
During our class gym, I do nothing. I just stay there and watch YouTube.
What?
What?
How does that work?
It's not just me. Other people in the class do it.
And if
No,
other
some
people
people
jumped
like
off the
me.
CN Tower, would you do it too?
Yeah, that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that it
I think
violates.
gym is something that's actually important.
I
Like, if
think
you're
gym is
skipping-
more important than some
If
classes.
you're
that I
skipping
won't
just like
say.
watching the teacher talking, like that's
Oh,
fine.
right.
The teacher talking, that's just boring and
Yeah.
depending on what it is. If it's something that you already kind of like know what to do.
Like
What do
if
you-
it's
like,
like
what do you do in
math,
gym now?
I wouldn't.
Like for
but-
gym, it depends. Like cause like I don't like getting up and moving
Hmm.
much.
Well, you'd probably like it more if you did it. I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say that as
Yeah.
well.
Killer Sith is saying that it can be bad for your health if you're not sitting properly. And I know Baz isn't sitting properly because I guarantee you there's a leg somewhere out of place right
sitting
now while he's
properly.
playing. Sitting
I'm sitting
extends a period is
cross-legged
not
in my
good for
chair.
you.
I'm not sure how bad that is. But
What about, I mean, Baz says he can't play video games while he's standing. I think that's just absolute
no,
nonsense.
I can't.
I can't.
You
I
can't either?
can't. I can't.
No,
What, is it just 'cause you're not used to it? I'm standing now. I got,
No.
like, it's
You-
easier for me to stand.
you just
You're not
can't
playing video
like
games.
aim as
And
well.
also,
and you can't-
you're not good at video games. No offense.
So I suck at video
Sorry.
games, so it's okay for me to stand, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Well, like
because you don't have as much.
like
on the
if you
line.
already
Also, you never play
suck
calm.
so much, then like it just makes you suck a little bit more, and then like that doesn't really make that much of a difference, right?
Ah.
Maybe that's why you're not good at video games because you stand while you play them.
Well, I don't stand all the time, but I'm curious to know, like,
True.
okay.
That's why you're.
well, but like mice and keyboards are proven to be terrible for your arms and fingers and shoulders and neck, all that kind of stuff. So how do we,
What?
so you're supposed to take breaks in order to stop, like, I mean, no one ever believes that they're going to have any of these kind of problems until they're older. They suddenly have the problems. I remember this. Look, I started smoking when I was 14. So, and I knew
That's
cigarette
stupid.
smoking was bad for me then. It was just the stupidest thing to
Why
do.
would
I
you
was
do it?
14, right?
Yeah,
Was it
extremely
like from
stupid. Why
peer
would you do it?
pressure? Like, did a friend be like, "Yes, smoke is good"?
I think the peer pressure, honestly, was films and television. I watched all these cool movies where all the cool guys smoked and all the beautiful women smoked and all that kind of stuff. So that was the pressure I got. I wanted to be like a movie star. Movie stars smoked, right? That's changed now, partially because what happens is the movie stars get sick and die because they've been smoking. You know, and like legends, like people who are brilliant, you know, brilliant movie stars died because of cancer-related stuff, entirely because of the cigarettes. So, but
Our. I won't say. It's okay.
what do you say?
Nothing. I was about to say someone that died.
Yeah, well, there was a family member. I'm not
We
sure.
had
I'm not sure if it was related to
was-
the cigarettes, but I'm sure the fact that he smoked didn't help. I imagine.
It was lung cancer, so it was.
Okay, but lung cancer isn't automatically because of smoking. But
Well,
anyways,
yeah,
point
yeah,
being
yeah,
is
sorry,
certainly the point is that you know cigarettes are going to compound any problem you have with your respiratory. If you already got lung cancer, smoking is not going to help your lung cancer, is it? Right? John Wayne was a smoker. Yes, I think of. I also think of. Oh my God, Steve McQueen. Steve McQueen was just freaking the coolest guy. All of these guys smoked, and many of them are not around with us because of that. So, yeah, it doesn't sound like the best idea, does it? Okay, so schools ruined gym for me. I never liked gym. They used to make us run every so often. I liked the long distance runs because I could sort of, you just think. I enjoyed that. Nowadays, you could put a pair of headphones on and run. That's amazing. You can listen to a podcast or music or whatever, right? So, how long did it take you to realize that smoking was actually bad for you? Did you think we know all of the long-term effects of vaping? Look, I think we're kidding ourselves if we think that anything that we are breathing into our lungs for any other
Other than
reason
air.
than breathing. Exactly. For any other reason than breathing, it cannot be good for you, right?
Air.
Because we're just not designed to process anything other than the air we breathe, and even that is not terribly good for us either. So,
Wait, air is not good for us?
well, our air is probably not very good for us. Look at the snow. When you go outside, look at the snow. How gray and black some of the smoke is. And that's because of pollution, right? And that's what we're breathing in as well, right? That's why we got to be careful. If the air quality gets too bad, it gets to a point where you can't breathe in it. Our lungs aren't meant to deal with it, and if people get sick, people die. You know, like cigarettes, for example. Cigarettes basically numb the little hairs that are inside your lungs, or the little whatever they're called. I'm not sure what they're called, but in your lungs, so that your lungs are much more susceptible to things coming in and infecting them. Cilia, that's it. Thank you, Ruby K. Or bronchia. Bronchia are the little grape-like things, aren't they? Too much oxygen makes your body go rusty. Is that actually? I mean, I guess oxygen is actually surprisingly damaging, isn't it? Oxygen. It's one of the reasons why they couldn't figure out how life could possibly have been created on this planet was that originally there wasn't much oxygen, right? So a lot of organic materials could be formed because oxygen wasn't there to destroy it. Aren't bronchi the little lung air sacs? I believe they are. They're like the little grape things, aren't they? Tweety Row's talking. What do we got? Tweety Row's got going here. I think alcohol's bad. I think the hard way, how bad it is after many years of drinking. I was stupid drinking half a gallon a day. Wow.
But it depends what type. If it's just like randomly drinking for fun, yeah, that's like drinking for fun with a friend. That's I feel like that's fine.
Oh, but doing that
Well,
once
not
in a
drinking for
while-
fun. I mean, like,
Yeah.
maybe just like having a drink like a couple times a week. As long
Yeah,
as it's not an excessive amount.
So like
But
moderation.
if you're drinking for fun, like getting drunk for fun, that's not okay.
Well, Tweety Row's saying that they used to drink half a gallon a day, shots of Southern Comfort. So that's like a bourbon, isn't it? With no chaser. I'm happy that I'll be 4 years sober. Wow, hasn't had a drink in 4 years and 2 months. But I have to live off liver pills now because of liver failure. Wow, so the alcohol actually affected their liver. I mean, again, I think moderation, I suppose. I used to drink a lot more than I do now. I have the odd drink now, but I don't really drink per se anymore. I'll have a scotch sometimes if I'm having a hard time sleeping, or I'll have Jane's been making, what are they called? Mulled wine.
Mulled wine.
So I come back from my dog walk and I have a mulled wine, and it's absolutely lovely. But congratulations, Tweety Row. That's amazing. And I probably shouldn't be talking about alcohol, should I? But that's addiction is a weird thing, though, right? Because your brain will do anything to convince you that you should keep doing what you're doing, right? And I guess my question is, what if we find out, like if you found out that video games were bad for you, would you stop playing?
Nope. Depends how bad.
Baz?
I would limit it.
Oh, would you?
More, well, I'm already limited, so like probably not.
You're limited to an hour a day, right? Is that right?
An hour a day on weekdays. That's why I always dual screen, because this counts as my screen time. I like video games.
Right. So Baz is down to 2 hours a day, I believe, which still seems like an awful lot. But are you limited,
It's not.
Chunky?
Sorry.
A little bit. Like, not quite really, no.
But do you find that you're pretty good at self-regulating that stuff?
To a decent extent. Not that good, I would say.
Like, do your parents come up and go like, "What the hell? You've been on the video games the whole time?" Like, do you find do you get in trouble for it?
Not too often, no.
Does your dad come up, turn off the computer while you're using it and talking to your friends, pull out all the cables in the back, and then storm downstairs swearing and using a lot
Sorry,
of words?
can I add one point in here?
Yeah.
My friend hears him doing this.
Here's what?
My father doing this.
Oh, here's me swearing and cursing and swearing and cursing and taking computers away. Yeah, I was very angry. But what I realized was that there was like we were approaching things differently. Like Baz was assuming that every free second he had, he should be gaming. And I was assuming that every free second he had, he should not be gaming. So, so we came up with some rules, and I think it's worked out pretty well, hasn't it, Baz? I mean, I think that's solved a lot of problems, right? I know you'd like to play more, but you still get your 2 hours a day, right? I've lost him. He's disappeared. He wants nothing to do with this conversation. Okay. What I don't get is how like we passed in-person gym. My sister failed online gym, online gym, and she was asked for a few sentences of what activity she did. That's I failed gym. I think I did pretty bad.
The thing is, if online gym, it's hard to fail. Well, at least for me, it's because they'd be like, "What have you done to do this?" And I'd be like, "I lifted weights that I have."
Right.
Even
You've
though
got
I was
weights?
sitting here. No.
What do you and Lord Chunky? What are you doing? What kind of exercise do you do?
Some like weights and stuff and
Oh, you're doing like free weights
lunges and
stuff?
squats. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I could never get
Even
into
though
that.
I've been sitting.
I could never
I
get
like
into weights.
how I used to lift just randomly, just like I'm bored.
Yeah,
Lift weight like 3 times. I'm done.
but that's great. I mean, if you could do that, that's fantastic.
It was just, but it was like, oh, it's been a month. Lift weight like 2 times. Okay, I'm done.
I wish that like VR was so good that you could put on a VR suit and like run around for like hours and hours. And like I'd love. Could you imagine playing the game that you're playing right now? Is this Rainbow Siege?
No, this is Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Okay, so imagine playing this, but in VR, where you actually have to run and you actually have to point and you actually have to roll and you have to.
When my VR was still plugged in, I wanted to get Pavlov really bad.
What's that?
It's basically, well, not basically, but like to make it the easiest way, it's like Rainbow Six Siege, but
okay.
like VR. Actually, no, I would want Boneworks. Because that's really realistic and like.
That's a fun. It's not really realistic.
But what's
I thought it,
what's
like-
Boneworks?
It's not. It's like basically just chop people's heads off and stuff.
What?
In, like VR.
I thought it was
Jesus.
really. I thought it like it actually taught you how to reload guns and all that.
Yeah, like it does that stuff. Yeah, sorry, it does.
Boneworks,
that.
next gen VR. Really?
Like if I could play that, like if I had the headset to play that, because the one that I have, I don't have it. It won't
Eesh.
work because I'm pretty sure it's best with index.
With the Valve.
Yeah, with like index.
Okay, so you're looking around. Something comes in or closes. I don't know what this is talking. Mythos. Okay. And what is the point of the game? You just got to survive.
Kill things, shoot
What?
things.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that is neat.
Imagine Doom in VR. I would
Huh.
love playing that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Here's
mean,
gun,
Me and,
shoot
my
everything that
friend
moves.
on the street
I
from
think
our home,
Minecraft in VR would be fun.
That's actually
it
a
is
thing.
Minecraft
Yeah, I know.
VR.
Like, I would.
I
think
have
that's.
Minecraft VR done.
What was that?
I have Minecraft VR.
I know, but it wasn't quite right, and it made me sick. But that's that's beside the point. That's interesting. Okay. Hey, Lord Chunky, did you get a chance to play? Did you look up any stuff on cryptocurrencies and stuff? Did you start doing
Sorry,
any
what?
mining? Did you do any mining,
Mining?
or anything? Or any crypto
No.
stuff? No. Alan seemed to think you could make a bit of money.
I think I can make a bit of money. My dad does not want me to make money.
Oh, really? Why not?
He wants me to like wash dishes and stuff for my money. Although I don't understand why I can't just like wash dishes and do that.
I see. What he thinks it's like too simple, or it's not the right approach to money.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, he doesn't like how it uses like energy and how it's basically just like killing the earth for profit.
But Ethereum apparently is or can be used to solve medical
Yes.
and stuff.
Yes,
well.
he doesn't care.
Oh,
he
really? Okay.
wants me to wash dishes for money.
Can you make good money washing dishes?
I'd probably make a quarter of what I'd make Ethereum mining
Huh.
if I'm lucky. Over the last 3 years, I've made $0 from them. So probably I'd make nothing.
It's an interesting. But his theory being that it's better character building for you to have a physical job than to have
Yeah.
like a computer jockey job type thing. That's interesting.
I'm a bit curious, but if anybody in the chat knows what is this in Ghost Recon?
What
These
is
big
that?
things. It's makes these very loud noises once in a while.
Some kind of communication device.
Chunky probably knows. He usually.
Ghost Recon? I don't think I know this one. No.
Because like
Weird.
there's these
Sorry.
things that always have scale credits, and then it's just this.
Let me go.
And then like these all flip up. I have been at the top when it flipped up. It was very fun.
Is it a railgun?
No, it's like it just flips up.
It just what?
Just all these just flip up.
Huh.
Ooh.
So is this your team and you're fighting against? Are you playing against other people or are you playing against IGPs?
NPCs.
NPC. That's it.
They-
NPCs, thank you. Yeah.
IGPs.
Okay.
VCMD in the house apparently.
Let's start some havoc.
Okay, so but that's interesting though. The idea that so the idea being is that you should be doing physical work for money. Interesting. And dishes. Well, I gotta say though, dishes are a pain in the butt because if they don't get done and you're using them all the time, like Baz has to load the dishwasher, which I'm imagining he's unloaded it
Yeah.
before he played video games, right? I think that's how it works generally,
Mm-hmm.
right, Baz?
Yeah.
But I think he wants me
definitely.
to like wash dishes like by hand in the sink, not loading the dishwasher.
Ah, I see. All right.
I haven't actually done the dishwasher for the pure reason that I rushed home
I know. You can do them after, but just make sure you're doing them before we start making dinner, because the problem is we
Before
go looking
dinner,
for
yeah, I
things. Yeah, we go looking for
Once
things, and it's
this
like,
is done.
good lord, I'm watching a trailer for Boneworks. It's pretty brutal.
It seems really fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I definitely get it.
But it's VR.
I need to jump off. I need to die because then I get all my stuff back.
Yes, it is.
Do not kill me.
All right. So, that is interesting. All right. So, Dad's come down on that idea. That's, I guess. I mean, I could sort of see, I can see the point in that. But at the same time, you
Full-time
also,
job. Thank you. I completely forgot about that.
how would he feel about speculating on Lego figures?
Yeah, I'm good.
I've been buying Lego figures, and then like the little Lego figure, the little bags. You don't know what they are, and then I'm looking to see what they're worth now, like see if they're worth any more. So this one's worth less than I paid for it. So that's not doing much. The Centaur has gone up a little bit in value. You know, hey,
The
you know how you should
Minotaur?
make money is sell your freaking Pokemon cards.
I don't know if my mom wants me to. Last time I asked.
Yeah, I could make quite a bit of money selling
I could
Pokemon.
probably make a few $100s, but my parents say no. So
Even if you sell them online, so you don't have to worry about actually going and dealing with.
yeah. No, so apparently selling online is worse because someone's gonna pull up with a gun and rob you.
Really?
Hmm.
You know, a person who will be not named, who we know, decided to buy American candies online from England. And in order to buy those candies, he had to give his address
On Snapchat.
and telephone number on Snapchat. Yeah. And
yeah.
caused quite a fuss because there were a lot of people who were like, that is kind of dangerous. So the idea was he was supposed to be at the door with cash when these people showed up to give him some American candies. I don't know what the American candies were. I think they may have been like, what are they called? CBD, whatever they are. Those like the pot.
Yeah, the pot.
The Mary Jane, the marijuana, some kind of candies. But he just they looked like candies to him. He was young enough to think they were just candies. But he did end up giving all of that information to someone on Snapchat, which just seems incredibly. I don't feel like anyone here would do that, would they?
No.
Like if
I
someone
would
offered you a
never-
3090, this could get Lord Junkie. This is a possible entrapment for Lord Junkie. Someone says, "Oh, I got a 3090. Just give me your address, and I'll come by and drop it off." And
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that.
No.
Hey, I'm giving out, like, if it's a YouTuber being like,
eBay.
If it sounds too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. That's usually how it works.
That's pretty smart.
like, if it's a YouTuber being like, yes, we hit 1 million subs, I'm giving out a free PS5, and then you win it, I'd be like, I wouldn't give them my address, I'd give them my postal code.
Right.
That What?
But the postal
Yeah.
code, they can track you with the postal code too, can't they?
Yeah. No.
Well, they could get your street. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they could get.
Yeah.
I always feel like people get very nervous about their privacy, but they still walk around with a phone that has a camera and a microphone and a tracker in it.
Oh, I just realized everybody's seeing what I'm doing in this game.
Oh yeah, why? Do you not want us to?
No, that was just
Are you
a little
murdering
bit of
innocent people?
No, these guys have guns. These
Okay.
guys are skell. See, look, they have little guns.
Yeah.
And then I do this. Oh no.
God.
Friends, please shoot him.
Oh, that's just like crazy insane. All right. We gotta love the violence. Hopefully nobody here would ask. That's true. So I wish I could sell my Pokemon cards, but I don't have them anymore. When I was a kid, my mother
Get this
knocked
guy
all of them
hostage.
into a bucket of mop
let me-
water. Cody G. Smith, I'm assuming you no longer have a mother. Oh, that's rough. Could you imagine that? Like losing all your Pokemon cards? I remember someone went away to college, they came back, and their mom had, like, well, you're not a child anymore, so I got rid of all your old Magic the Gathering cards. And they were, like, first edition and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know whether she sold them or just threw them out, I gotta say, Baz and I have been looking at the new, what do they call Baz? The new cards?
Their mom sold it, and then got like $100 for for the oldest Charizard that you can now sell for 100,000. Something crazy like
Something
that.
crazy like that. Yeah, it was something weird. So she did sell it. She's like, oh, of course, $100. Oh, he'll be thrilled with that. Of course, it's worth
I have a
100,000.
new best friend in this game. I made a friend by killing everybody that he knew.
That's nice. I'm not sure that those are the social skills you should bring to the real world.
I like those social skills.
Yeah, unless you're the guy getting killed. David, you should try and get Funko to make McKay Funko Pops. Yeah, no kidding. I never understand why parents think they get to decide what stuff is valuable to you.
I can make a kill Funko Pops.
Oh, SpaceX SN10 update. The engine chill in progress. Launch soon. I will totally watch it. But it's after 6, and I've got to start thinking about dinner and things. Okay, so Lord Chunky's not. What if? Well, then maybe we should. Maybe we could like. I'm just trying to think.
No, my new friend gets driver's seat.
I'm trying to think about what other. I'd be curious to know what counts as a real job, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would never in my wildest dreams have thought that someone could earn millions of dollars playing video games. And even less could I imagine people getting paid millions of dollars, not even to win video games, just to show you playing them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that seems amazing to me. So that's definitely something that I'd have to get my head around. And I would worry about, like, what's good for people and what's, I mean, whether it's playing competitive video games. But I guess competitive sports could be bad for you, too, can't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, runners can hurt their knees and hockey players can get concussed.
I think playing in like person sports are more dangerous than playing like virtual sports.
Ruby K says if it's real job, if you earn money doing it, then it's a real job.
Yeah.
For me, a real job, like, it would be like not a pointless job. Like,
What if you built Ethereum miners for people, Chunky?
No, probably not.
You don't think
that.
you'd go for that? But that's a physical thing. You'd be building things and working on stuff.
No, because I would also be contributing to killing the Earth, so probably not.
Oh, it's the Earth thing, right? Yes, of course. Interesting. All right. Well, then I'd be curious to know if there was a cryptocurrency that wasn't killing the Earth.
Can you not just like do it anyway?
No, because then I would get my computer taken away.
Right. What's that
My
noise?
new friend
Nothing.
tried
Not my
to kill
computer
me.
running. Right. Well, and I guess, and again, I think it's.
Funny thing is, always keeps on talking about how he wants me to be like more independent and stuff too. So.
How do you become more independent? In what way?
I don't know. I figure by making my own money, but I guess that's not it.
Right. Yeah, that is interesting because it is. The independence thing is interesting because that's basically. Well, you guys all go to high school next year, don't you?
not me.
Not you. Got it. You've got to. How long do you have until high school?
with. Chunky, I think we're going to the same high school.
I think we are.
I
Yeah.
think they are now. Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, do I right click? I mean left click.
No. Oh God, no. We're pointing guns at people and killing them. I hate that. That sucks.
No.
He tried to kill me.
I know, but so
So?
what?
So it doesn't mean death.
What if I do this? You can decide whatever you want, but you can't see it. Aha! Oh wow, Toasted
Okay.
Fart. Toasted Fart just subscribed. Thank you very much, Toasted Fart. That's very kind of you.
I'm
If I
not gonna
missed-
kill him. I'm taking him on a journey.
Wow.
I
Whoa.
made a new best friend. He's going to kill people with me.
Wow.
Ooh, fun.
PHC Johnson has magic cards that are is a backpack full of Magic the Gathering cards. They should not be kept in a backpack, but apparently it's heavier than his school backpack or their school backpack. That's pretty wild. I had a champion deck of Pokemon. I used to go to tournaments and win badges and awards and prize money back in the day. All right, Stalarex. Do you still have the cards?
Wait, we're on the talk of Pokemon. I have my Pokemon binder right beside me.
Yes. What is your most valuable Pokemon then?
I feel like that would be my Mega Mewtwo EX.
Really? That's really.
What is that worth? Before we
Don't
judge.
know. It's probably like
Sorry.
it might be $50. I'm pretty sure.
A fancy card. I don't think the Mega Mewtwo EX.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I guess.
Do you want to look it
maybe.
up?
Sure. Oh, we don't have Google Noodles.
Yeah, where the
I
hell is
got that.
Google Noodles?
I got it. Dad. I can search it up.
Mega Mew. Mega Mew. Oh, are you done your game? Are you waiting to get into a league game? Mega Mewtwo. What number is the
Oh.
card? 150?
Oh, I have Mega Mewtwo EX
Yikes.
as well.
Wait away.
Is it worth money?
I-
Then I'm selling it when you've gone to school.
I have the full art version. Pretty sure.
I wonder, like, someone was saying that they remember seeing the Black Lotus when it was worth, like, when it was $10,000 or whatever. And they thought, could you imagine buying a card for $10,000? But now it's worth like $100,000 or whatever it is. And they're like, damn, I should have bought it when it was $10,000. It was a deal. But that's the problem with speculation, right? You just never know where it's going to go. Which is why these Lego figures are
They're
my
never
retirement.
Gonna be worth something. They're never
Right
gonna be
here.
worth something.
That's my retirement.
Good luck trying to find someone to buy them. That might be worth that, but like, who's will buy them?
Exactly. But I'll find them and then I'll retire on that money.
All right.
That and the Magic cards and the Pokemon cards. I'm wondering about getting rid of my Pokemon cards because I've got a lot of Pokemon cards and we could probably use that money to buy more Magic the Gathering cards. We've been trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty.
Scam.
What?
Really? Well, thank God you
Scam.
caught us on Twitch. I better get back to you and tell you all of my information.
Scam.
I think we
get
it.
Scam.
I
What's
think
the name?
I'm just joking. I think.
No, let's troll him. Let's troll him. Give him a
Lumpy,
random
Lumpy.
credit card info.
All right. Somebody say that. Somebody say.
Someone
Okay.
give them random credit card info.
Okay. Here you go. Thanks, Oompy. Let's go. Thanks, Oompy. Lumpy.
I hope you know.
I can't believe you
it's
found
just
us
a
here.
joke. What car do I have?
Here you go. Well, the funny thing is I don't actually have a car, so that'll be interesting to see, you know. I said, thanks, Oopie Lumpy. I can't believe you tracked me down here. SpaceX, T-minus 4 minutes and 30 seconds. You guys want to see the launch?
Yes, I will put that on my right monitor instead of the stream.
Okay, what is it? SpaceX launch. All right. Okay, wait a sec. Retry, test 38 minutes ago. Where's the best place to watch it, peeps?
Can you send the link in chat, in
Yeah,
the
I'm just
Twitch
gonna-
chat?
Yeah, Twitch. Is there somebody in there? We really want to help you get your car at extended warranty. Oh, fantastic.
I killed my best friend.
Fantastic.
Oh no.
Oompy Lumpy. How do I do that? Here we go.
The message
I'm watching
was.
this. Hold up, I'm watching this.
The SpaceX YouTube channel. Okay, all right. SpaceX YouTube. SpaceX
Is it-
YouTube.
is it a scam
SpaceX
bot?
YouTube.
Probably not, but that would be funny.
Okay, SpaceX YouTube channel. Got it. Okay. Is it okay? Should I put it up here? I mean, do people want to see it here as well? Like, can we watch it together? Does that count as not ripping them off or anything?
No, other people do it. There is like this astronaut person.
Yes,
like
Everyday
that.
Astronaut. He's great. I like Everyday Astronaut. Okay, so I'm dragging it in here. I'm gonna make it smaller. Ooh, look at that! I got all that video analytics on them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got this.
Oopie
Can I
loopie.
make this smaller? I wonder if Oopie Loopie's gonna save me some money. I can't wait to find out. Okay, how do I do
I can
that?
actually imagine it's
Oh.
actually a real scam bot.
I am Iron Hand. Thank you so much.
Just Pog is
Ruby
the
K thinks it's
problem.
probably just a troll.
Oh no, there is a plane. There's a murder plane thing.
There's
plane that like
There's a spaceship that's T-minus 2 minutes right now. Man, they look cool, don't they? I mean, just rockets just look cool. But I keep thinking, like, that is a lot of... Must be a lot of fuel, right? What are they using for fuel in these things now? Is it at
Minus
all...
2 minutes 30 seconds. Finishing up propellant loading, and we are now closing the fuel and LOX fill valves to the vehicle.
There you go.
Everything continues to look good on Starship 10.
Everything seems to look good on Starship 10. That's great. Starship 10. It looks like science fiction, doesn't it? I mean, like, that does not look like it should fly. That rocket looks like a squid. Looks like a squid. Well, it does have a squid-like look. It's true.
making a new friend.
You're making a new friend?
I bring this friend until the end of time.
Oh, boy. Why do your friends always... Why do I always see your friends down the end of the barrel of your gun? It does look like Thunderbirds. It's true. Oh, my God. My mushrooms. I killed all my mushrooms. Just so everyone knows.
Have matching face.
You killed your mushrooms?
I did.
How?
Oh my gosh.
They're using Bitcoin. They're burning all of the Bitcoin.
Oh, I just realized.
Oh, 1 minute left.
He has the same mask as me. That's why we're best friends. We have the same mask.
That'll do it. Okay. Wait a second. Where's my... I thought they were gonna... I thought my friend was gonna... I thought that the Oompy Lumpy guy, or whatever his name is, gonna help me increase my...
Yeah, where the what?
What happened? Boy, he really
Where's
let me down.
Lumpy?
I'm a shroom murderer. It's true. 1 minute. We got 1 minute left, folks. Oh, Oompy got timed
Minus
out.
1 minute and counting.
But how can we have fun
Starship
with
10
Oompy if they got
continues to
time?
look
Oh,
good.
Cal!
Ready for its
Cal
test
killed the
flight.
fun.
Oh,
Cal killed the fun. Somebody time out Cal. She Cal,
I was having a point. Actually, I have 6K. It's not quite enough.
Cal, Oompy Lumpy was actually going to
How Oompi Loopy was teaching us how to get less. Oh my god.
wow, look at that.
Lower insurance rates? Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
come
and
on.
Cal's just timed him out even more. Oh, man. All right, let's watch a rocket launch. Okay, so 47, 46, 45, 44. I don't
Come
have to
on,
do that. You guys can
Cal.
see the numbers. Okay. What do we got? And what is this
Going
test?
around
What is I don't even know what this test is doing. What are we doing with this one? Does anyone know what the idea behind this test is?
T minus 30.
Going around with my best friend.
Oompy Lumpy is, in fact, not a scammer. Yes, I thought that might be the case.
Copy.
Loopy Loopy, you're
Here
not
it goes,
supposed to say
12,
that.
10,
Caught
11.
Oompi
T
Loopy.
minus 10.
Caught Oompi
Nine.
Loopy, guys.
8.
go.
7. 6.
5.
5.
Yes, make a
Four,
YouTube video called
three,
"We Caught the
two,
World's
two,
Most
one.
Dangerous
Ooh,
Scammer."
look at that sucker go!
Oh my! I just saw it go.
Can you imagine how loud that was?
Chat just saw it go.
Look at that thing go!
Also, video called "What's the World's Most Dangerous
FC2, please prepare
Scammer?"
for section 35. OSC, FC1, LVN.
I still don't know what is the destination space? Is that the plan?
T plus 30 seconds. Starship 10 has liftoff. It's headed to 10 kilometers on its test flight from Boca
Probably
Chica in
bring
Cameron
satellite
County,
up.
Texas.
Isn't this they're trying to test it? Their landing.
Oh, is that what it is? They're testing the... Yeah, there goes the ozone layer. Yeah, exactly.
Because yeah, they're having a lot of trouble with that. They're
Thank you,
landing.
Digraphon. Yeah, the landing was kind of a disaster last time.
Oh, Oompy Loopy got a sub.
I know.
Yeah,
To the moon.
that's really nice.
It's just a test flight. So how far up do they want to go? Do we know what are the
Hey,
parameters
dog,
of this test?
stop barking at me.
Dog, don't bark.
Kilometers.
Hey,
10 kilometers. They only want to go to 10? That's it? They want to go to 10 kilometers and back. That's it. Okay. Because apparently that's the hard stuff. It's hard. That initial bit's the hard bit, right? Okay, then they're going to land without hopefully blowing up this time, right? Okay. Oh, look, I love that shot. I love this thing where they've got where you can actually see the rocket. Look at that. That sucker is just... I just can only imagine how much thrust there is coming out of that thing. They're just like moving it around like it's nothing. You get that even slightly wrong, that thing's just gonna go flying. Well, in the wrong direction.
Coming up on T plus 2 minutes, we're getting
my
ready
friend?
to transition from 3 engines to 2 engines firing on Starship.
There we go.
We'll be shutting 1 engine off. That's intentional.
That is intentional. We were turning this down. We're turning this off on up, but yeah. It's exactly what this girl needed with her morning coffee. McKay and a rocket. There you go. And McKay... Oh, what was that? What happened there? He went off? Okay. That looked pretty suspect. It just looks so old-fashioned, doesn't it? It looks so old-fashioned to see just fire belching out of a robot, out of a
Not
rocket.
kill my friend, just knock him out.
So there you go. So they're down to 2 engines now. And I'm guessing is there some kind of a different burn happening because the colors are so different on those things, or is it just the angle that we're looking at?
Live.
Are they still? They're still climbing. Okay, how are we doing? Toasted Fart says the rocket has more gas than even me. Ah, fart jokes. You can't lose with fart jokes, really, can you?
Fart
So it is
jokes
3
different.
minutes
are
and counting.
impossible to
Starship
lose.
coming
Fart
up on
jokes are
8
life.
kilometers altitude.
8
We're
kilometers.
getting ready to shut down the 2nd engine.
Second
this is
engine.
intentional.
Ready? This is intentional.
I'm clear.
It is different. Oh, see, look at it. When they turn them off,
Oh, very nice.
it's just that
very
weird
nice.
kind of... That weird sort of little, like, plume of fire that
Okay,
comes
now
out of it.
switch over to the header tank for the 1 engine.
He never told us how to get car insurance.
Oh, he's got time now. He's got a subscription. Or they've got a subscription now. They were just joking, I think.
I know. But I need my car insurance.
Gas can mean talking a lot too, apparently. No ramjets. All right. Why? What is with the smoke?
Okay, I'm going to come back up when we hit 10 kilometers right about in 3 seconds.
3, 2.
Coming up on T plus 4 minutes,
Here
we're
we
at
go.
10 kilometers. We've gone into the hover. We're still being powered by the single Raptor engine.
Nice.
To upload a video to your YouTube channel called "We Caught the World's Most Dangerous Scammer."
Really?
Yes.
It's slowing, so there's smoke. Okay. That was a hot mic. You mean they didn't mean to do that? They didn't mean to actually tell you that. So that's hovering right now. That is... Oh, here we go. Now what?
Friend.
Is it... Now that's going down now, right? Because I'm seeing the smoke go the other way. What's filming this? Oh, man. How freaking wild is this? Okay. It's just dropping. I'm guessing it's got to right itself,
T
right?
plus 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Starship has transitioned. It's flipped to the
Oh,
horizontal
now
mode,
it's just.
beginning the descent.
It's
So
back
that's
to
what the
landing
fins are
zone.
for, right?
I'm just gonna say yes to act like I know what. Yes.
Look at that. I mean, it just looks like a bomb. Which basically, I guess it is, really. I mean, it's a controlled bomb in a way, isn't it?
It's just a bomb. Well, if it lands, then it's not a bomb. I
If
hope
it lands properly, it's a rocket. If it lands badly, it's a bomb. That's a good point. That's a very good point. What do you call an unsuccessful rocket landing? A bomb. Yeah. It's so weird seeing the steam coming off it and stuff. Or the venting of whatever it is that they're venting. God. That is just dropping out of the sky. I would not want to be anywhere near that right now, I gotta say.
would not
Coming
want
up
to
on
be anywhere
5
near
minutes,
that.
45 seconds.
Basically
We're down below
bombed.
2 kilometers. We're preparing to light 3 Raptor engines to begin the flip sequence. It'll culminate with landing on the landing pad in Boca Chica.
There they go. Hey, doggy. Don't distract me, doggy. This is the exciting part. Here we go.
You crash.
Here we go. Come on. Make it happen.
He's doing better than last time.
It's gonna work. Except that they're on fire.
Don't
They're on
get-
fire. Is it on fire? Looks like
It's on fire.
It's landed. That looks pretty good. Until it blows up, it looks pretty good. I think we got a rocket, not a bomb. Do I still see flames? I still see flames.
T plus 629. Doesn't that mean, because it stopped, doesn't that mean it did it?
I'm guessing so, but should there be flames still coming out of it like that? Do you
I
think?
hope
I feel like
not.
there shouldn't be, but maybe I'm wrong. No, one of the engines had an accidental burn. Okay. Maybe some fire? Wow. I mean, there's nothing left in it, I'm assuming, to like burn at this point, is there? I mean,
Third time's a charm, as the saying
Probably a bit
goes.
of fuel left.
We've
They
had a
probably can't get it
successful
exact,
soft
so they have to put
touchdown
a
on
bit
the
in
landing
extra,
pad.
but that's
That's
probably not.
capping a beautiful test flight of Starship 10.
I would guess.
As a reminder, the key point of today's test flight was to gather the data on controlling the vehicle while re-entering, and we were successful in doing so.
Full facts,
We had a nominal
I'm playing
ascent.
I haven't
We had the
played this in,
maneuver
like,
to place Starship
very long.
horizontal when we reached 10 kilometers, right on time. And then during the
then
subsonic
so-
entry, it
nice
appears we
light.
had good control of the vehicle using the front and aft flaps.
yeah, someone's just putting
And
it
as
out
we
right
approached
now.
the landing pad, we successfully lit the 3 Raptor engines to perform that flip maneuver. And then we shut down 2 of them and landed on the single engine as planned. A beautiful soft landing of Starship on
Yeah,
the landing
they're
pad
pouring
in
water on
Boca
it right
Chica.
now. I wonder if they
Also,
normally do that.
congratulations to the Starship team in Texas. They've steadily increased the test launch cadence over the course of the program and have delivered some of the most exciting test flights many of us have seen in a long time.
I'll say
The
that was
Texas
pretty.
team has several more suborbital test vehicles in build, with number 11 ready to roll out to the pad in the very near future.
Great.
It's an inspiring time for the future
That
of
was
human
quite
spaceflight.
crazy.
Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you'll join us for the next test flight of
Damn
Starship
right.
11.
So basically, the guys, when they tell you, like, our plan was to test this and to try that, really what they're saying is, what we wanted to do was not blow up when we landed, right? That is pretty freaking great, though, I gotta say. I know you guys are probably, like, bored of this stuff by now, but we, old guys, you know, we didn't see a lot of rocket launches. That's my crotch cam by the looks of it. I guess the dog's gone, so I don't have to have that looking down at my pants the entire time. All right, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go work out dinner and stuff. But, everybody, thank you very much. I would say we could raid Barnacles, but I just don't know if Barnacles is going to be, well, I mean, family friendly enough. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave it. Yeah, because I always worry about who I'm going to send it to.
There's this one dude that I've watched a little bit. He's quite a good but he I'm quite good, but he streams League. So okay.
He streams League of Legends.
This guy I'm watching, he plays lots of Fall Guys. He's playing it right now, and
Right.
he has more than 861 crowns, and he's mainly family friendly.
Huh. What do we think?
My guy has 5 viewers right now. He plays League of Legends, but I don't mind.
5 viewers in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Boy, he'd probably be pretty happy with 84 people joining him, wouldn't he?
He'd be really insanely
All right,
happy.
Baz, give me the name. Give me the name. Let's make someone's day.
So,
I like
his
that.
name is I Run Predator. So I
wanted
no
you guys.
spaces, okay? No.
I
Cap,
wanted you
okay?
guys to
Like
rate
that?
Fall
I-
Guys TV.
No spaces, no cap. I'll type in chat. I'll type in. Go see TechBandits live.
Go for the guy with 5, says James. Yeah, I think if you don't mind, Wolf Pup, we'll go with I Run Predator. You've been great. You got us onto.
I'm not done
with-
yet.
What was his name?
I've got
Captain.
type it in.
I typed
Commander
it.
Yes.
Coop. That's right.
Commander Coop isn't going.
I'm gonna go with it's a full-time job set, which I'm gonna say thank you mods, fabulous mods. Even if Cal got rid of my opportunity to win to get extra, insurance for the car I don't own. But I run Predator TTV. There's 2 T's or just 1 TV?
2s. You can just copy it.
It is 2 T's?
Mhm.
All right. So yes, thank you so much to my fabulous mods. Thank you everybody for subscriptions. Really appreciate it. As always, goes towards Tech Bandits. Thank you, Lord Chunky. Thank you, Wolf Pup. Thank you, Baz. Thank you, James. Thank you, everybody for joining us, really, because it was fabulous. And Cal, it's nice that you're still around, I guess.
Entered a raid before you started saying goodbye because it takes another 30 seconds to confirm.
Oh, does it? So I should say goodbye, once I do that? Okay.
Now, yeah.
Well, James, you answered questions for us. That's why I'm,
All right, well, I have to go now anyways, so.
All right,
goodbye.
get out of here. Have fun, buddy. Talk soon.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. We're rating. Woohoo! Everybody, be safe, be kind, be brilliant. And until we geek again, I shall say cheerio and huzzah! And then I'll wait for a while because we still have to do the raid.
I want to check how.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a holographic, not mint condition. It's kind of bent.
Ooh.
Mega Mewtwo EX.
Meta Mewtwo EX. All right, we're ready to raid. Here we go. Everybody, I'm going to say goodnight. Bye.
Go.
Have fun,
Go.
people.
Bye.
Huzzah! We are raiding. Baz, you going to jump in and say hi for us?
Oh, it's only the Mega Mewtwo EX is only $9. How is it Gardevoir GX?
Raid. Seems happy.
Getting raids.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow. Raid. Hello, Raid. 61 people incoming. Holy, that's a lot.
Nice.
Hey, that's what's up.
Follow.
Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it, Tweety Rose.
I would love if you guys could follow.
Gardevoir
Oh,
GX
man.
is $40.
Y'all
Cool.
making my day. All right. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Holy,
I put my Twitch in the Discord.
Y'all killing me right now. The kindness.
I will not be streaming.
Thank you,
yet.
guys.
I'll probably have to figure it
ya.
out later.
You know what?
See ya.
See you guys.
All right, I'm gonna just make this public now.